You're the one that I want. Welcome in to the Truth Garden podcast. You're the one that I want. Sorry, I'll never do that again. Everybody tap the screens. Let's get some people in here. Thanks for joining us. Tap, tap, tap. Welcome to the Truth Garden podcast, episode number 2. You can now find the Truth Garden podcast on YouTube at Truth Garden Debate. Truth Garden Debates on YouTube. Grebo, come up and talk to me. Come up on the panel. Alyssa, how was that person being weird? I'm just kind of curious. Because I missed that comment. SH, come up and talk to me. Rick, it's easy to say that in the prompts. Come up and talk to me. Maybe you'll learn something. Yeah, you shouldn't push your religion on people, Liam. That's kind of weird. Going around telling people God bless you, it's actually offensive to some people. I don't know if she does that because that's her stance, or if seems like she argues pro-life arguments sometimes just to argue them for the sake of arguing. I've noticed that she's like obsessed with the Philbro thing. And that's all she does all day long, every day, is just has people do the Philbro, they have the same conversation every day. Is it the case that epistemologically sound narratives for morality would support and condone the abortion of a fetus prior to 12 weeks viability? It's just that they do the same thing every day. And then when there's nobody to debate, they debate each other. Lane, come up and talk to me. SH can please keep your religion out of this unless you can demonstrate God. Excuse me. Yeah, everyone deserves a basic right to live and to protect himself, right, Dylan? That's why we're saying that the female or the pregnant person has a right to opt out of a pregnancy. Congratulations. Wow. Yeah, pro-life does translate to pro-force, Twisted Marie. I agree with you. Welcome to the Truth Garden podcast, everyone. We are now uploading certain episodes to YouTube.
Hey.
And we're going to get famous.
Who's going to get famous?
You and me.
Hell yeah, we are.
We're going to have our own podcast.
Um, she was saying, okay, maybe I just don't understand philosophy debates, but she was saying that if you say something is acceptable during pregnancy, like to unalive the baby, it would have to logically be the case that after they're born, that's also the case, or else it's a fallacy of
Location.
pertain or what was the word?
Plead a location.
Something like that, or like a shit. What was it? Basically, it just didn't make any sense. I was like, well, I mean, pregnancy is the only specific example of something like that. So
Special pleading or something.
Yeah, it was like special. Oh yeah, special pleading to pregnancy. So she was like, it has to logically be okay after pregnancy, also.
What,
where it's like special
unaliving
pleading.
the baby?
Yeah, and I'm like, that doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense because the whole thing surrounds it being inside of you.
That's the point. So it just
If it wasn't inside of you, you can walk away from it.
it made no sense. And I was like, I kept commenting. I'm like, I'm confused because I've heard you argue otherwise. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Well, back when she had that Bart guy on her panel, you guys come up and talk to us. Oh, there are some people waiting.
Oh,
She basically defended this racist guy, and like he was really gross, dude. And I was like, I messaged her. I'm just like, dude, just to let you know, like, I think he was even modding for her.
yeah, that was. I mean, she was like,
And she was like,
cool and smart when she was up here for a while, but like, it didn't make any sense. I was like,
she was like, the people I have on my panel, I don't care what they do personally or privately.
Hey,
It's like,
do you
it's not
believe
really
her
private;
prompt?
it's public. But okay,
that's weird.
Daniel, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, do you believe her prompt?
Yeah, all these things are demonstrably true.
Oh, that's amazing because I identify as a female, and actually transracial.
Yeah, so this is just you're just mocking what transgender means, and you probably
So
don't
you don't believe
understand
her
it.
prompt.
You're not a female and you're not transracial, so please cut the shit.
So you don't believe her
Transracial doesn't
prompt.
exist, Daniel.
That's only for like adoptees
So does
being adopted into a family of the opposite
so does
race.
transracial exist?
What?
That's a term for adoptees getting adopted into a family of the opposite race. That is not. You can't be transracial
Why can't I be?
because it doesn't exist.
Because your
So
parents
then
decide.
transvestite doesn't
Hold on, your
exist?
parents decide. Your parents decide what your DNA is by their DNA.
It's on what I believe, though.
He just said kind of a slur.
I didn't hear it, but I'll take him down.
He said, I don't know, he said the T.
Like the old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a term that's used, you guys. It's transgender. Via, what's up? Welcome to the podcast. What do you want to talk about?
I wanted to come up here and just, well, firstly, I'm 18 for TikTok purposes. But I just wanted to, I'm on your guys' side, I promise.
This isn't TikTok, silly. This is a professionally operated podcast. No, I'm just joking.
I'm definitely a friendly. I'm not really sure. I wanted to conversate, but I'm not sure how to start off conversating, if that makes sense.
You just want to talk to people when they come up or something?
For sure, that, and as well as getting your guys' viewpoints and opinions on the prompt itself. You know, like to further understand like what you guys are trying to say.
Okay, cool.
I mean, there's no one else, no other friendlies up here, so I don't mind if she hangs out.
Yeah, we usually only let ops up when we're going early on, but you seem cool, and it's all good for now.
Oh, thank you.
If you pass the cool test, then you can.
I debate regularly, or I used to. My infant has been teething, so we have not had time to.
I mean, we're both leftists. We think we acknowledge the science behind trans people and that they're legitimate, real. They are who they say they are. Pro-life, we're both pro-choice, so we're saying that pro-life is harmful and damaging and wrong.
For sure.
We're both atheists, and we both think body count's stupid.
I can openly say that I don't think the pro-life opinion is wrong. I think that the pro-life agenda is horrible, though. 100%. Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. However, trying to push that onto other people, knowing that it's not that other person's preference, is kind of ridiculous. It kind of leads back to the talk about religion.
Right. I think that we agree with you when you define it like that. Pro-life, we're kind of saying, is like wanting to legislate it, basically. They want to limit it or abolish abortion.
For sure. Like again, going back to what I had previously said, pro-life opinions are not wrong. It's the pro-life agenda, like trying to push that onto other people. Like, you wouldn't make being Christian a law.
Well, unless
It's all about
yeah, I mean, I think
opinion.
we agree, but I'm just not to get too pedantic with it, but like one of their opinions is to limit it for everybody most of the time. Most pro-lifers want to legally limit it.
Yeah, and that's the harmful part. So at that point, whenever it actually starts taking action, that becomes part of their agenda rather than just opinion. If
And what
that
I'm
makes
saying, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I think we agree. Yeah. And what I'm saying is that if you're pro-life for yourself, but you're pro-choice for everybody else, then you're just pro-choice.
Yeah, I love to say that. I love, or even whenever you think there should be exceptions, therefore you are pro-choice. Because
Yeah,
even
they'll say like, "Oh, I'm pro-life. They shouldn't do abortions unless the mother's in danger." Oh, well, guess what? Every mother's in danger from every pregnancy.
all pregnancies are a medical condition, like
Yeah.
literally.
So yeah. Anyway, Owen, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to our professionally ran podcast. We're not on TikTok. Thank you very much. What do you want to talk about?
Pew, pew, pew.
I mean, I'll talk about whichever one you would like to talk. Which one are you most knowledgeable in? You go.
I'm an expert in every single one of these.
Yeah. I disagree with everything other than like I'm pretty pro-choice.
Right on. Well, what's up with men can't get pregnant? Do you think men can't get pregnant,
Um.
or can or can't?
Okay, I will grant that men can get pregnant if you will grant that men should have a say in abortion.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's not a either or type of thing.
Yeah, it is, sure. I will grant.
No, it's not an either.
The first
no, it's
one
not.
hinges. Yeah, it's not like a negotiation point. It's just a fact.
It's a fact that men can get pregnant, and what
It's not a fact.
as far
that-
as men having
So
a
I can
say.
get pregnant.
No, you're not a trans man. I'm assuming. Are you? Are you a trans man?
I wouldn't assume, but
Are
no,
you a trans man?
I am
Oh,
not.
okay. So then no. you
well,
can't.
by the way you've been talking about it, it's safe to assume. We talk to a lot of people.
If you are, I apologize, but you just said
No,
you're not.
I'm
so-
not. It was a joke.
Okay,
I'm,
I assume so.
I'm not.
Why would what would you have? How would that legally look if men had a say over abortion, like a woman having an abortion? Like, I'm assuming
Yeah,
you're talking
I
about
think
like the
men should
father,
have yeah, perfect.
the
I think
father of
men,
the child, or baby, or fetus.
yeah, same way for like if a woman wants to go get their tubes tied, right? Like there's there's now I guess that I know there are problems with it, right? Where the husband has to sign off for a woman or their wife to
Yeah, it definitely it
I-
depends on the state and all
yeah.
the
So
stuff, but-
I do disagree with that sense where the man has to sign off on that, right? Because there's no life being lost there. I do disagree with that whole
So you
structure.
think that a man should legally be able to force the woman pregnant or the person pregnant with his child to remain pregnant against their will? You think they should legally be able to do that?
You think
Sure,
they
if men can get
should
pregnant,
be
yeah.
able to force that
Yeah.
woman to
Are
do
you-
it?
are
It
you
has
listening?
nothing to do with men getting pregnant. Can you answer the question?
Am I okay with what?
I just explained it. If
Yeah, there's no. What do you mean?
With a
force?
man forcing a woman to remain pregnant and carry a baby to term.
what legally does that look like?
No.
What
it
would
be
you?
men-
What would
no, I'm
you?
talking about
Hold on.
it's men
What would you
forcing men.
want to have be in place legally to have men be able to force the person that is pregnant with their child to remain pregnant? Like what does that look like?
Yeah, contract. Well, not like a contract, but like the same structure. Like if a woman wants to get the tubes tied, right? Like I think there
What?
should be like I think if the father is in the life in the picture, right? I think they should both go to the like you know
Yeah,
Planned
but she's not going to
Parenthood.
sign the contract because she doesn't want to stay pregnant.
No, she would sign the. No, she would sign the contract to end it. That it's in my argument the contract
What are you
is to end
talking
it.
about?
That makes Owen. That
You
makes
said that the
zero
man
sense.
should have a say in an abortion.
I'm asking what that
Yeah.
looks like legally.
Yeah,
Yes.
we've asked
At
many
Planned
times.
Parenthood, there will be an agreement to end the life.
What?
So okay, wait. So she doesn't want to end the life. So you want there to be a contractual agreement to end the life, both of them. What if she wants to end the life and he doesn't? Then what? What then?
I guess then go to another state that allows you to be able to do it yourself.
No.
No, yeah.
This is weird, dude.
You haven't really thought this
So my
through.
stance is weird by saying men can't get pregnant.
You haven't thought this through
We're not
as
talking
far as
about
like
men,
how it
Owen.
actually applies.
I know you can't wait to get back on the man topic and hate on trans people. I know your type. But can you actually answer a question reasonably?
I don't hate trans people. I just
Because every time we talk about anything else, you're like jumping right back to that. You're like rubbing your
We can
hands
go back
together.
to talking about that if that's what you want.
No,
Because
I mean,
you're not
I'll-
really making any point for what
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
going to talk about.
Why have a contract in place that she can just opt out of it and go somewhere else and have an abortion? What's the point of that? It's just a bunch of red tape and wasted time and money. If it's not even
the same
effective.
thing, the same thing happens in marriages, right? In certain states, they're
Yeah, the man can't make her stay in a marriage.
Yeah, but in certain states they can up to a certain time length. But people go
What?
to other states.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That
That's
it
what
is my
no fault divorce
Do you
is.
mean like do you mean like delaying
You clearly don't live in
the
Florida.
signing of the paper or something like that?
yeah, and so
Well, that's just the court will just do it anyway.
Yeah,
Yes, but
if you
there-
don't show up to court, then they'll vote in the other person's favor. Or not vote, but I mean choose in the other person's favor.
yeah, right. So
Excuse
I
me.
think it should be up to the states, and if like it is now, how abortion is up to the
You don't know
states.
what you're talking about. This is really boring.
I asked you to give me an example, and you're not giving any
Yes, I
example.
did a contract that
This doesn't make any sense.
Yes
It
or no?
doesn't
Does that
make
not
any sense.
What do you mean?
Because we've already explained it. We're not going to keep going over it like 50 times, dude.
I'm not sure if you're. I don't know what's
You're
going
not
on.
tracking.
You're not
It doesn't make
tracking.
any sense. It's a horrible idea.
I'm assuming you think child support is bad as well.
People can't force
I
someone to
support
stay
child-
in
I-
a pregnancy
Child
unless
support
they're
is
a
important,
lawmaker in Arkansas.
But no, I do
Do you
support
see-
child.
Owen, do you
Child
see
support
how
is
it would be
important.
unethical for a man to force the pregnant person to remain pregnant against their will legally? Do you see how that would be unethical?
No, what's the difference? Oklahoma forces pregnant women to go through a pregnancy. What's the difference?
Yeah, I wouldn't lean on Oklahoma for ethical practice.
Oklahoma's like the most
If I were you.
forgotten state of all states.
It's just. I know they have the strictest abortion laws. It was
Just
an
because
example.
there's states like Tennessee and Oklahoma and Iowa that are like ass backwards rednecks doesn't mean that this is ethical. In fact, this is going to be looked on by future generations as one of the biggest lapses in humanity ever. This overturning of Roe versus Wade and forcing women to carry babies. This is going to be like a humanitarian blunder.
Or it could be the complete opposite.
No,
No,
it
either
won't.
it won't.
There's
So
no future generations that are enlightened that would say, yeah, this was good.
Society
protecting
always
life.
goes in a progressive way. Always. It's
Pro-life
never
doesn't
not.
pro-life doesn't protect life. Does the opposite of that.
We know that more unalivements happen for wanted fetuses and the pregnant person
And
we don't have access to abortion.
And we value pregnant people who are adults or of age to have a baby or be pregnant. We value them more than a fetus. That's just a fact. Everybody that we talk to says that. They agree with that when we talk about the thought experiment, like the fire experiment.
So
Who
like,
are you
where
going
do
to save in a fire? A person, like a 20-year-old female standing there asking for help, or a fetus that's in a test tube?
so when do you like grant?
So he's just
What,
not
like,
even listening. He's not even
no, I am
engaged.
listening.
No, he's
Trust
not.
me, I'm
You didn't hear what I
definitely-
just, trust me. But you just completely glazed over the question I asked you. And you didn't hear it either.
You made a statement. You went on a
At the
ramble
very
about
end, I said, who are you going to save in a fire? Did you hear that part? Nope, not at all. Totally glazed over it. He's
yeah,
like, what?
about
He's
the
oblivious.
babies in
He's
a
like, what? You said what?
the babies in a tube versus if there's a full adult human
So you've been here before
baby in
and
a
heard this
fire.
argument.
Who would
Then.
I save? I would save the baby. I don't think that doesn't
The
make
fetus?
it
You would save the fetus?
We're not talking about a 5-month-old baby. We're talking about a 5-month gestational fetus.
versus what?
A 25-year-old woman.
Sure, I'll save the woman.
Right. Okay.
Because you value them more. Because
doesn't
they're,
mean I
they're a
don't
whole
value.
human being.
Doesn't mean I don't like. Who would
It's
you
not.
save?
It doesn't mean you don't.
It
value.
does mean you don't value the fetus
Okay,
as much.
question: Who would you save in a house fire? Your mother or your dog?
My mother.
This has
Do you
nothing to do
value
with
your dog?
This has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Yeah, because you know.
I
if
think you kind of
answer
just
that,
made the point for us, actually.
So are you saying you don't value your dog?
No, that doesn't mean you don't value.
It doesn't
your dog.
mean you don't
It's
value
like
it. It means you
your
don't
mother-
value it
you
as
value your
much.
mother more.
It means you don't value it as much.
Doesn't mean I think that your dog should be unalived because I think
No.
you
No,
devalue.
nobody said
Of course
that.
not. But you're stuck in a situation where the only thing you can do to stop the harm of someone is to unalive the fetus
It doesn't mean
or to let it be unalived by natural
Yeah,
process.
that's
yeah,
a
sure.
weird.
In an ectopic pregnancy, sure, yeah.
No, any
No.
kind of complication where it's harming the person's well-being at all.
Ectopic
sure. In
pregnancies.
the 1% of
Ectopic pregnancies are not even. It's not even possible that it will be able to continue.
Yes, I agree.
So that's
So,
not even really a.
It's
I
not
mean,
viable.
it's still considered an abortion, right? Like it's
Not-
Yes, it is,
well,
but
It kind of depends on what circle you're talking in, but because
well,
it's not a
just the
viable
termination
pregnancy.
of a pregnancy.
well, it is, and
But it's not a viable
fetus is-
pregnancy, so that's why some people say it's not.
okay,
yeah.
we don't get into the semantics of it. Whatever. It's
Yeah,
not-
It's not semantics. It's called details, and they kind of matter.
It does matter, especially in stuff like that.
Some people don't say that it's an abortion because it's not a viable pregnancy.
Okay.
It's pretty
Well-
much the same thing. If you really want to get down to it, yeah, there's a fetus
only
growing
line,
inside
though,
of
that
the
is
person
weird
that's
is
going to
where-
unalive them.
Because the fetus would still be alive at that point. Like it would still
So
be.
you were going to bring up 1%, saying that only 1% are potentially fatal. That's false.
No, that's not what I was going to bring up. I was going to say that in the 1% of pregnancies that aren't by just choice, and just I don't want the baby. I think it's fine.
What?
I think it's fine to.
It's not just
If
I
there's-
don't want the baby. That's not what it is.
In the 1% that say they don't want the baby?
No, in the 1% that no, so
You're saying there's
99%
only 1% that's medically necessary, and that's just false.
Oh, yeah.
or
No,
SA.
That's a trope. It's a right-wing
No,
trope.
he's referring to the quote unquote 1% of women who tried to obtain abortions who became impregnated via unconsensual intercourse.
Which it could be more than 1%, but it could be like
It is.
1
It
to
has
like
actually
5%.
jumped. Since Roe v. Wade has been overturned, it has drastically jumped from that
Oh, yeah.
0.1% of reported things. So women who are actually actively seeking to get access to abortive care, they actually have to say the reason why they want that. So looking at the statistics, it has jumped from the 0.1% of people saying, "Oh yeah, I was unconsensually."
Oh, is it
Correct.
because they have to say why?
Yes. So actually, I do live in Oklahoma, and the reason why I currently have an infant is because I was put in that scenario, right? So a lot of us are doing the due processes. We have to go to the police. We have to make the report. We have to take the kits, et cetera, et cetera. and still were being denied. So looking at that, the statistics have jumped from the 0.1% up to 5%.
Damn, niggers
So
just
we're looking
rape
at
you and you don't even want the baby? That's racist.
Wait, you've been up here that whole time?
waiting
Don't even
to
react to it. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Just move on, you guys.
I do
Yeah.
not know that person.
But yeah, moving on, it's actually jumped
I got
to
him.
5%.
We've removed that person from our professional podcast, you guys.
Yeah. So whatever percent it is, I agree.
We don't condone hate or hate speech.
Yeah, beautiful.
That was yucky. Okay.
So anyway, what's your point, Owen? Can you get to the point like a little quicker?
Well, but we were having a conversation.
No, like talking about what we were doing. I don't want to do that again. I want to go forward.
Sorry,
I want to move forward. Do you have a point to make? I'm moving forward.
Yeah. So whatever the percent is, 5%, 10%,
Of grape victims?
of SA and family on family and things like that, I think it's I'm okay with. Now elective ABs,
There's no such thing as elective. I
Yes,
Also,
I
this
reject that
is
language.
weird to me because it's like you either value the life of the pregnant person more or you think the fetus is a life or you don't. And like to say like, well, if this happens, it's okay. Why then is it okay to remove that fetus just because of this? Like, is it a life or is it not?
Yeah, because I don't think a mother should be punished.
Okay,
Or
but you're
a
trying to
crime.
punish everyone else. That's
No,
my point.
No, yeah. So I don't think a mother should be. Obviously, everybody, I'm sure, has
To be
a
forced
decent
to
grasp
remain
of it.
pregnant against your will is
Yeah, exactly.
punishment.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm sorry, I'd like to try and confirm something with Owen.
Okay.
All right, so Owen, are you saying that you don't think people who are actively trying to become pregnant should get abortions? Is that just what you're trying to get a point? Like, is that what you're trying to say? You're just not articulating your words very, very well, so it's very
So I think
hard to get everything across.
if there is consensual sex that happens and a baby is made and there is no health complications,
There's always health
There's always health
complications.
complications.
That's the thing that's not true that you guys always say.
yes, I guess there's calcium that gets depleted from teeth. Like it's not.
There's a
There's
whole bunch of different
a whole
things.
bunch
Not
of
just
things.
that, it's also weakened immune system, and your organs don't actually do what they're meant to do, because as that fetus develops and it continues to develop, it actually puts so much pressure on your organs that they can begin failing, and most times they do. But luckily, females are only pregnant for about 9-10 months before it reaches the state of organ failure.
I was just reading about a very rare cardiovascular complication where the woman can unalive spontaneously after like weeks after the delivery, because the heart is weakened by the pregnancy and the delivery. The heart is like messed up and the muscles are weakened.
Yeah, for sure. And then also
Excuse
looking
me.
at
But
cesarean
they can
section.
unalive anytime spontaneously during the pregnancy or after, up to several weeks after.
Okay, this is a point. So if you have like anorexia and you're to a certain point where your body is starting to like eat away your muscle tissue, one of the first things that it does like go for is your heart, and it like deteriorates it. And so like, yeah, if you like the same would probably be, that's probably why that's the case, because your body is trying to provide nutrients and it's weakening your heart.
And it's
As a muscle.
and it's the whole thing is stressful on the heart.
For sure. And not to
Weight
mention
gain,
the physical
pushing.
aspects of that.
So I
More
want to
blood.
touch back on what Alyssa was saying, though. Owen, can you answer that? Like, why you want to protect the woman if it's not her fault, basically, from getting pregnant, but if it's against her will, like it was consensual sex, but it was against her will to be pregnant, why not protect her rights then? Why force her to give birth? Why is it not enough for a woman to say, I don't want to do this, let me stop doing this?
Yeah.
Because they want to punish women. Yeah.
I wouldn't say pregnancy is a punishment. I think that's a weird way to.
Again, if it's
Well,
against
You're
someone's
you're
will,
undermining
yes.
you're undermining how difficult. Sorry, I keep interrupting you,
No,
Alyssa.
you're fine. I'm talking a lot, so.
But
No,
Owen,
I understand
you're
how
undermining it, Owen. You're undermining what and minimizing what pregnancy is and how difficult it is.
But really quick, you also just completely contradicted what you just said about grape victims and how they should be in acceptance because you don't think that a mother should be punished via pregnancy. But now you're saying that if you're having consensual SMECs, you should be forced to remain pregnant and that you don't see it as punishment. So what differs between the two?
It's also
Yeah.
like, is the fetus valuable
can I answer
then,
a question?
and why not
Let's
in
get
this
that.
scenario? Like, if
Let's
Can I
there's
not-
answer a question?
hold on,
Like,
is the fetus valuable in one scenario and not the other? Because that's the
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
wanna
I'm
say
getting
like
at.
a logical
What is
fallacy
the
because that's gross,
actual-
but like
what is the difference between an embryo that was created via grape and an embryo that was created via consensual intercourse?
yeah, one was committed by a crime. One was not
so is the
committed.
fetus.
Okay,
Why
so what
why should the
differs
fetus
between
be
one
punished
being
for that?
what differs between one being a punishment and one
Oh,
not?
and we've been pretty clear with our question multiple times. I want some answers.
And I was clear with mine.
No, you have not given us a clear answer.
One was created through a horrendous crime. Yes. The other was.
We know this already. Answer, dude. God
You
damn.
didn't answer the question of how one pregnancy can be named as a
I don't-
punishment and the other one cannot be named as a
I'm
punishment.
tired of giving him prompts. He's not answering.
Yeah, he's not answering.
I'm getting really close to just kicking you.
You can kick me.
Oh, I know that. I know that. Yeah, thanks.
The X button, the disconnect button.
Oh yeah, cool. Okay, fuck off.
Okay, bye.
You
There you
can't support your position. It's ridiculous. Everybody can see that. All the millions of subscribers that I have on YouTube, all the hundreds of millions of people that are hearing this right
That
now,
are here for our podcast.
and they're paying us billions of dollars
They're
to do
paying us
this.
through Luminary.
Yeah, and we're all like fucking really rich right now, and we're running the Soros lab on abortion. I mean,
We're getting invited to lots of influencer
they all think this is
events,
awesome.
and
Yeah, we just got invited to a big party with Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise is gonna be there with a coconut cake. Go ahead, Ariana.
Oh, I'm pro-choice. I know Via. I wanted to talk to Owen. Or
I
whatever
think I
that
recognize
kid's-
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's another person up here. Oh, we got some people waiting. Sorry, guys.
oh yeah, oops.
You guys got to
Oh,
yell
whoa.
at me.
Whoa, there's 1, 2, 3,
All right,
4,
I think
5,
it's time to
6.
off the friendlies.
Who was here first? Okay,
I don't know.
everyone
It
that's
doesn't tell me.
waiting, if you're waiting, just hang tight for a second. And
Zach, what do you want to talk
we'll bring
about?
you up.
Whatever you want, baby.
Pick one.
Mm,
Do you think you can actually beat us on any of this stuff or what?
I wasn't really planning on it. Just wanted to talk about it.
What, you don't think we're wrong?
I don't really care. I just wanted to.
I actually love these kinds of things. Some people would just come up and want to have genuine conversations, like not full-blown debates, but actual conversations, asking questions. We ask them questions, seeing their viewpoints, et cetera, et cetera. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
skeptical. Go
Well,
ahead,
and
Zach.
it's fine if someone doesn't know, but it's also like you could research this yourself. Like what?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really care about being right, and if that's what you're asking. I just,
Okay.
What do you disagree with or whatever? Or what do you want to talk about?
What
I
question?
mean,
May the Schwartz be with you.
I don't know if men can
we
get
just bring
pregnant.
all of them up and be really weird.
Yeah, I don't know if men can get pregnant. Y'all can abort your kids if you want to. I'd prefer not to abort mine. God's probably okay. Body count is important.
God is probably
but
what?
Probably okay. Like,
Do you
he's-
believe in the God of the Bible?
yeah, I think that's a good place to start.
Okay, so the God of the Bible is horrible. He's a monster.
Sure.
It's written down in words.
Does it say that he's horrible, or is it just
Yep. It says in the beginning, God was horrible. He was a monster.
okay?
This stuff's written down in words.
Cool. We can move on from that then.
I mean, does it have to say that? This is an argument I get from the right all the time. It's like, did I say I was an ignorant dumbass? And I'm like, no, but you've demonstrated it.
I mean, if you think
What
of
is
it,
a monster? But you asking if a man can be pregnant?
Hold on one second.
Hey,
don't-
listen up.
I
You
mean-
wait your turn.
Just
I
yeah.
don't-
We can talk to all of you. Just hang on a second, okay?
if that's how you feel about it, I'm not going to judge you for it. You probably got great reasons to
I
believe
mean,
it.
look at look at the stuff he does. He's petty. He wants people to worship him. He gets angry if people don't like do what he says or worship him as a leader. He's like a dad that's abusive and like narcissistic. He unalives people for no reason, babies, drowns them in a big flood.
Because he's like vengeful and jealous. He even says that. in the Bible.
He says that about himself. He's like, I'm a vengeful, jealous, petty God.
Yeah.
I
Said
want you to
many other
worship
things
me.
that you're not mentioning too.
Can you stop talking,
Just
dude?
let-
I
let
just
you know.
warned you.
Oh, well,
So he also
said many
condones
other
slavery.
things.
okay. Goodbye.
Yeah,
He also
said other things.
explicitly condones slavery, Zach, and unaliving babies. So
Sure.
and grape.
Well, okay. Well, I don't know about that, but
Well, about
Well,
what?
it's in the
Which
Bible.
one? Which part?
I don't know if that's in the way that you portrayed it.
Well, how would we investigate?
We could maybe read the verses
Yeah.
in the Bible.
No, we can definitely read the whole Old Testament if you want to, but I don't think we got time for
Well,
that.
what do you mean? What about the Old Testament? Are you trying to discredit the Bible by saying you don't follow it?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just.
Okay, you were just mentioning the Old Testament for fun.
Well, I mean, if you're bringing up some of the things about, I'm assuming it's the God of the Bible, or is that what you're talking about? Or
That's what we already
Yes.
said, and you said, yeah, that's a good place
Yeah.
to start.
yeah, I mean, sure. If are you a Christian or?
I'm starting to wonder if you're sober or not.
I'm sober. Yes, I'm sober.
Okay. Well,
Okay, we're clearly not Christians.
Okay.
We've already said we're talking about Christianity and the Bible.
Yeah.
Do you
So
think it's good for God to condone slavery?
I don't know if condoning is the right word, but certainly there's prohibitions around
What
it.
does condoning mean?
Well, what do you like? Maybe we should talk about that. What is condoning? Like, what is
So
that?
just say you don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
Condoning means to permit something that's typically not permitted.
Okay.
So he does that in the Bible.
And so is that like better than like what's not condoned? Like, I don't understand.
To condemn it and say don't do it.
here's one.
That'd be wonderful.
I have a verse to read really quick.
Okay.
My
Okay.
friend Grandmaster in the comments brought it up. It's 1 Samuel 15:3.
Shut up,
Now
Daddy.
go-
You fucking
Okay,
blasting your
what?
nigger motherfuckers.
All right. Well, don't do that.
I got it.
Did you block him?
We're blocking that user, you guys.
This is for educational purposes only. 1 Samuel 15:3. Now go and completely destroy the entire Amalekite nation: men, women, children, babies, cattle, sheep, goats, camels, and donkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
That's
the
pretty weird.
Amalekites?
Yep.
It goes on to say, take the virgin girls for yourself.
Yeah, that's also in here.
So anyway, Zach, what do you want to talk about? Like, do you want to keep going on this, or what's going on?
We can if you want to. I mean, I'm not.
I
I
mean,
mean,
what
but
do
you're
you-
like
what
so
do you think about
nonchalant
that?
about it. You're like, I don't really have a position, but God didn't do that. But
Well, he's
is it
not
really
doing
bad
it-
to
he's
like
not-
condone slavery? I mean, what does condone even mean? Like, we don't even. You're just being kind of limp about it. Like,
I don't think I'm limp about it. Like, if you're asking, like, was it bad to do that to the Amalekites when that's what they were doing to themselves anyway? Like, if you
But
look
that's
at,
not what it says.
It's not true at all.
It says that they
Oh,
attacked the
well-
other people 400 years before that, so it wasn't even them.
no,
And also, were children involved with that?
Why
children-
did babies do anything? Like, what were they being?
And why did the virgin girls get their
Where we care about-
vaginas inspected by
So we care about
weird
babies
warriors?
now. We care about babies now.
Zach, what do you think? How do you think they checked the little girls for virginity? What do you think that process is?
Were the babies important if they
He
were
can't
born
answer
or
that.
unborn?
He doesn't want to answer that.
We shouldn't even maybe talk about that, even though it's a good
Yeah, we
point.
shouldn't talk about it because once we start to talk about it, then we have to start.
No,
to
no,
talk
I'm not
about-
talking to you. I'm talking to the host.
It's because of the
I'm talking
podcast.
now. I'm talking now because like if that was so terrible, and like the baby.
Oh, this dude's a fucking chode. Get out of here.
Ew. Ew.
Anyways, babies always matter because they're born beings.
Yeah.
They're born beings.
We have 54 people. You guys, let's get some likes going. Let's get like 10K likes really quick.
Let's get to like 100 shares too.
I want to hear those thumbs pitter pattering all over the nation. Tap it. Tap it harder.
Love it. I'm trying to find the.
Hey, what's up, host? How you doing, brother?
We can sing an opera song for you guys professionally if you guys get up to 10K really quick. Benjamin, what's up?
Oh, so what do you mean, like, men can get pregnant? You mean, like, women to men?
Trans men.
Okay, yeah. I think you need
That's
to put
not a
trans
woman
in
to
there.
man. That's a female that was born a girl.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Or wait, no, a female that was born a boy. I mean,
You need to put trans there, brother.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
What'd you say?
You need to put trans there?
No, you don't, because there's still a type of man.
Trans men are still
of course
men.
not.
That's just like putting tall before you put man.
They're not a type of man at all.
Different
They are.
types of men don't have to
They're
always
all
put their descriptors in front of their term. You know what I mean?
But they also,
Yeah.
they don't have genitals, though.
They don't
do
have
have
genitals.
Like, a woman to man has genitals?
Wait, did you say gentles?
No, genitals. My bad. I have a list.
It's okay. Yeah.
Wait, genitals?
Females have genitals.
How is
Trans
that?
don't have genitals.
So they have the
Isn't that crazy?
BALL.
They have a Volvo.
Have you ever seen one? You ever
That's a
seen
car joke.
You've seen that before.
Do you know what a vulva is?
No, I'm just asking you. Have you seen that before?
Wait,
Yeah.
Benjamin.
Seen what?
Oh my gosh.
Do you-
Females have
do you know-
genitalia. That's
No,
Do
I'm
you
just
know what a
asking
vulva
you.
is?
I'm asking you.
Do you know what a Volvo is?
I would like you to.
I don't. Then I don't. You guys
A
don't answer my
vulva?
question.
I don't. He doesn't know what a vulva or a Volvo is.
Do you know what a uvula is?
Well, no one
Just
puts.
answer the
I
question.
mean, I didn't do this much research before I got on this
Do you
live.
know
My bad.
what genitals are? Period.
I'm talking about do they have BALLS? Do they have that?
Males do.
No, a woman to male.
No, they're female. Don't say woman to male because that doesn't make any sense.
That's
Trans men are female
So how do men get pregnant then?
because they're female. Do you know what a female is?
That's not
They have a vag.
go a woman. I
What?
want to go. Okay, I just change the subject real quick.
He's just giving up on that.
No, just y'all not making sense though. So okay,
You're not making sense. You just said females.
let's
don't
go
have
to a different
genitals.
topic. Let's go to a different topic.
Benjamin, just for later, like go look up what transgender is and just look up what gender versus sex is.
I know what a trans person is. So
No, you don't. I bet you
think
$1,000
God's
you
horrible.
don't.
Why do you think
Hold on,
God's so
hold on.
horrible?
$1,000 bet
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, bro.
$1,000 bet that neither one of us has to pay. Just a theoretical $1,000 bet. What is transgender? You don't know what it is.
A trans person?
Really?
Someone that changes their gender?
Nope.
I mean,
That's
that's all you have to go off of.
That's wrong. It's someone that has an incongruence between sex and gender. I win $1,000.
There you
You
go.
said
You say it again. You said it too
You
quick,
even
bro.
do you know what genitalia is? Like, do you know what genitals
You
are?
just change the subject. Y'all are not making sense, Kevin.
I win
Why do you think-
$1,000.
Why do you think God is so horrible? Why do you think God is so horrible?
I win $1,000.
All right, that's my question, man.
There's a man on this app that owes me $500. Like literally, I'm never gonna let it go. If
I
I
have
ever see him out
$1,000.
in these streets,
So
The other day, really quick, I did a bet with a guy because I bet him that he said something and I misheard him. And I had it recorded and I bet him
just said, Good
$1,000.
morning, ladies and
You just
gentlemen.
ruined my whole
Greetings
story,
from
dude.
Germany.
Mark, wait your
Just
turn.
ruined my whole story, bro. Anyway, I played it back and I was totally freaking wrong.
So why do you think God is horrible?
I was totally wrong. And
That's
even
all right.
Groggy was like, hate to break it to you, but you're totally wrong. And I was like, I know, I just realized that. And we were both like, we're not going to say anything. Though. We weren't going to say anything. It was
All
funny.
right. Anyways, he's asking how God is horrible. We should just
How is God horrible?
reread the verse that we just
Wait,
read.
I'm gonna let y'all know y'all are like a low key like disrespectful. You guys are too nice to be acting like that.
Huh?
But
You guys are low key disrespectful.
Who are
you know what's not disrespectful? You know what is disrespectful? Condoning
You
slavery
guys are
like your
too
God
much
did.
good. Y'all are too good of a people to just be disrespectful like that. Like we're getting on y'all's live, being respectful as possible, and you guys are being disrespectful.
We think
The host
your
was just
religion is
telling me a
disrespectful.
story about
How is it
something.
that's just
Benjamin.
that's what my beliefs are.
Benjamin, hold on. Benjamin, do you think that women should have abortions if they want one?
It's their body. I mean, you can't stop that. Even though I mean, my religion doesn't support that. It's
Okay,
their body.
so do you think we should push Christianity on kids in school?
I mean,
Should kids be reading the Bible?
wasn't pushed on me, but I believe we should push God and Jesus.
So you think we should indoctrinate
Saint-
kids into
Saint- at the end of the
Christianity
day-
in school?
What's up?
Should we indoctrinate kids into Christianity in school? Have them read the Bible?
That's the school is for church. There's churches for school.
I'm asking in public school, G.
What?
Public school.
What do you
Ever heard of it?
I mean, they don't. I mean, probably not.
I'm asking what you think.
I guess not. I don't mean. I know.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to find something that you did wrong.
Why do you think
something
God
wrong.
is so horrible?
What?
Why ask you the question? Why do you think God is so horrible?
The God of the Bible is horrible. It's written down. He
I know
condones
it's
slavery.
That's the Old At the end of the day, that's the Old Testament.
Listen to the
New
reasons.
Testament.
He condones slavery. He unalives little babies. He murders entire groups of people. He wiped everybody out with a flood, knowing that it was going to end up that way, and he did it anyway. He forces rape victims to marry their rapist. There's about 100 of them like that. He's fucking weird.
Hey, host.
But
can I
that's
say
the
something
but
real
you're going
quick?
off the Old Testament. We're in the New Testament, though, and the reason why
But the Old Testament is still valid.
Let me talk. I let you talk.
Wait.
Why don't you let you? Why
Let's
don't
But
let
you?
the
Ariana
Old
talk.
Testament, dude. Are you 15? By the way, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Well, you act like you're 15. Go ahead, Vegas. Or
How
whatever.
do I look at 15? Because you're
Via?
interrupting me.
No, Ariana was going to say something.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
you keep, you Benjamin, you keep referencing like the Old Testament, whatever, but that was law for those citizens at the time that your God literally allowed. Your God, it literally says in the Bible that your God is never changing. Your God does not change. So Old Testament or not,
God knows that's evil now.
your God still allowed
God
that
knows
shit to happen.
God knows that
Hold on.
that's evil
Wait.
now.
I couldn't even hear what she was saying because you kept talking.
My
So
bad. I'm just saying.
just can you hang on a second?
Okay, like I was saying, like you keep referencing the Old Testament and your God allowed that stuff to happen in the Old Testament. That was, their law, and that was the law that your God allowed. And it also says in the Bible that your God is never changing. So if your God allowed the law then, they obviously think it's okay. You think it's not absurd to you? You think it's not crazy that your God allowed that?
Yeah, in the Old Testament, He knows it's evil now. You can't keep
He
going.
didn't-
off the Old
Not your
Testament.
God's
know?
never changing.
He didn't
mean
know
that
before, and now
changing?
he's like, oh shit, okay.
I
Yeah.
thought that it's also blatantly said that he's all knowing.
That's what I'm saying. He's never changing. He's all knowing. Your God is the same God.
No, he's not.
Thank you, Mars.
It literally says that. Hold on. Let me find that verse.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. His dumb power and love. Our God is an awesome God.
You're welcome, everyone.
Well, I'm just probably gonna go to bed. So you guys enjoy the rest of y'all's life, even though how sinful you guys are.
Okay, go to hell.
I found it.
That's
It was
super
pretty
fun.
convenient that you left when I found the verse.
Isn't that fun? Grandmaster!
Hey, the verse you're looking for is Matthew 5:18.
Okay, let me write that down.
Scott, are you opposition?
Yeah.
What was it? Matthew 5:18?
Correct.
Okay. I'm putting sticky notes in my Bible that I have here next to all the verses.
Scott, what do you want to talk about?
I was curious about the men can get pregnant.
Trans men can because they're females.
Really? So
Yes.
is that before they
Nope.
complete full
Think about it.
changeover
Think about it.
surgery?
Think about it. Females can
I'm
get pregnant.
asking
Think
you. I
about it.
mean,
Think
I
about
know
it.
you're very
Think
excited.
about it.
The
Think about it.
dog piling
Think
on the
about it.
guests and things.
Think about it. Females can get
I'm
pregnant.
asking
Think
you.
about it. Think about it. Females can get pregnant.
Easy.
So to answer your question, yes, it is before they
Females
complete.
can get pregnant.
It is before they
Yes,
complete
females
surgery.
can
Why
get
would a female
pregnant.
need to have an operation to get pregnant? Think about it. Use your brain.
Well, you trying to play with your wild word salad. Let's
Nobody's
just
playing
talk
with anything
direct.
except for you.
Let's talk direct.
Why would a female need to do anything other than have a penis in her to get pregnant? In them, I should say.
What, we're gonna play with the mute button now, host? You don't want to talk?
Scott, you're an idiot. Grow up.
Oh my.
Hey, what are you gonna do over here? You gonna play with the mute button over here and disrespect me as a man?
Wait, Grandmaster, what was it again? I'm sorry.
Yo, it was.
Matthew 5:18.
518. Okay.
Come on now.
Was it 5? I think it's 5:18. Let me look.
What happened to my panel? Everybody's running away and shit.
Yeah, it's 5:18.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
the passage where he talks, where he's,
Yeah.
Jesus is basically saying that, all the old laws from the Old Testament are still to be followed until like the second coming of Christ and all that stuff. And since that hasn't happened, then you still have to follow the old laws.
Right.
Are you from New York, Grandmaster?
No, I'm from Maryland.
Oh, I usually pick up that accent because I had an ex from over there.
It's weird. Like the Maryland accent is like the people in Southern Maryland sound like they're from the South. People in Baltimore sound like Baltimore, and everyone else just sounds like a mishmash because they come from everywhere.
Yeah, Baltimore is where she was from. Baltimore.
Baltimore. And they say "do" and "t."
I've driven through Baltimore before. I've heard weird stuff about it. I don't know.
They were weird when I went over there to visit. The people were kind of weird. Maybe it was just the people I was around.
Yeah, depending on what part of
Isn't
Baltimore
technically
you go to, it's
like
okay.
Washington D.C. in Maryland? Like obviously it's not
No.
Maryland, isn't it? Though technically kind of in Maryland.
No, I don't think so.
What, Baltimore or DC?
No, Maryland.
Wait,
Is
what?
D.C.
What about Maryland?
technically in Maryland?
No, Maryland gave that land to the government.
But so
At
that's
one
but that's
point
what
in
I mean.
time, DC used to just be like a square, perfectly square.
But it
And then
was
Virginia
Maryland.
got all pissy and took their land back.
I never knew it was Maryland. It's considered the District of Columbia. It's not
Well, I
even a
know that
state.
it's different. I know it's not a state. I'm just saying.
What, like where it came from?
Yeah, like it's sort of in Maryland, even though it's in between Virginia and Maryland. But
Vagina. That's how it's pronounced.
Virginia.
Yeah, it's split by the Potomac.
The Tropic of Capricorn.
Can I ask about the body count conversation?
Yeah, sure.
So with my opinion on it, I don't think that it should matter anywhere besides medically. I think it's important for your doctors to know your body count so they can understand farther, especially if you've never had like testing. I fear it is important for like your doctors personally to understand.
Isn't it kind of arbitrary though? Like if it's
They
one
do-
or
they do
10?
ask
You
it,
could
though.
you could just say like, "Hey, I've had more than X amount of partners." They don't have to know the exact number.
It's
For
not
sure.
necessary for them to know the exact number, but they
For
do
sure.
ask it sort of for a medical purpose. But
I
yeah,
think they
it's
just like
not.
talking about it. My doctor was like, "Got any juicy stories for me?"
What?
he was like, listen, I treat people that are average age 75, and you're like my only young like patient. He's like, you got any juicy stories for me?
That is
Like with
wildly
sexual
unprofessional.
Yeah, that's solely inappropriate.
That's so inappropriate.
I know, but
I,
It was
So kind of
funny.
funny.
It was funny how you
I
laid
had
it
a, I
out.
had a friend of mine whose gynecologist, when she was like 18, told her that she had a nice box.
Oh
Exactly.
Oh
God.
my God.
See, that's
Oh,
creepy. The way that he said it to me wasn't creepy.
I knew someone that went to a gynecologist, and like when you lay on the table, on the ceiling above the table, there was like pictures of like hot guys, like shirtless model guys up there,
That's weird.
which is
That's really weird.
so
Why would they
weird.
sexualize it?
Like it's supposed to be the most clinical, not sexual thing because it's already so vulnerable and like kind of feels uncomfortable because of that. And they did that to be like funny, but they never went back. And I think they like reported them.
Let's also keep in mind that minors also attend the
Yeah,
gynecologist.
like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Wait, we shouldn't be talking about this. Everybody tap the screens.
Glitch, I wanted to tell you that I think I told you a story once. So Grandmaster also had an experience with the C person that
Oh,
you've experienced as well.
the meanie butt.
The meanie butthead.
Yeah, they try to like
C person?
Corey.
Corey. Do you remember when you got yelled at when we were talking about Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson?
Oh, yeah.
And they freaked out and yelled at you.
It's like this group of leftists that try to cancel everybody. And it's like even if we're on your side, they like scream at us and freak out. And then
She tried, but she failed miserably because I wasn't buying into her bullshit.
That's what happened to me, too.
Because the topic that was being discussed was music. And I was stating the fact, which I believe is a fact, that Prince was a better artist than Michael Jackson. And she had the nerve to come on and tell me that you're not allowed to compare black people to each other.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because you're not
I
black.
wasn't comparing their blackness. I was comparing their musicality.
Which, like, yes,
that's-
also, yes, you are. You're allowed to compare music.
That's the kind of
Doesn't
shit
make any
that
sense.
that's the kind of shit that her and her friends do.
Something
Every-
similar happened to the host also.
Every once in a while I'll go into a live and one of her friends will be like, "Oh, that's that guy that was like mean to Corey," and they'll try to like, I don't know what they're trying to do, shun me or something.
It was so over the top when
Yeah. That was in What's Her Face's live Geekies.
Oh yeah.
Do better, Corey. We're keeping our eye on you. You understand? There's not enough room in this town for the both of us. Wait,
I just
BLT,
let
are
it
you
go
a friendly?
on a
I can't
little
remember.
spiel and moved on.
Nah, I just want to say that your third prompt is harmful rhetoric.
No, it's not. God is horrible in the Bible. It's written down.
Well, no, it's more of a, like, what your prompt is saying is disrespectful to people who believe those religions.
Well, aren't you going to be intellectually honest about it and just read what the Bible says?
Well, so you keep on going
So
back to
no,
what the
yeah,
Bible
no, or
says.
yes?
Well, I just want to say that this is harmful because, like,
So no, you
billions
don't
of-
want to engage in the
no.
conversation? You just want to say what you
Well,
want to say?
Well, what I'm saying
Well,
is, can I get my argument
God
down,
says
please?
to like grape women and then make them
Okay, so
make them marry their grapist. That's pretty disrespectful. So that's
okay,
what
so
so that's what your God does.
theory
So
comes
so
before.
well, that's what your God does. So well,
Please be responsible right now.
please be responsible. Call your God out for saying that horrible stuff.
What I'm saying is,
Your God
first
says
off,
to keep slaves and beat the fuck out of them with a stick.
I'm an
So
atheist.
that's kind of
I'm just,
disrespectful. So
I'm not Christian. I'm an atheist. I'm just saying
what are you talking
that
about?
I'm
An
just saying,
atheist?
yes.
So why are
But
you up here defending the Bible?
I just turned him. I
I'm
just
not
deconverted him.
okay. You're just not understanding my
I just
argument.
deconverted him in 5 minutes.
So you should know. Okay, what you're saying is harmful rhetoric, is what I'm saying. It's not
All right,
okay to say
hold on.
this.
You're saying it's harmful rhetoric. What is it harmful to? Who is it hurting to
Okay,
state the facts
so
that
first,
God has said things in the Bible that are so hypocritical to Christianity itself?
First, God can extend to multiple religions such as Judaism, Islam, Christianity. It's not just
They're all
Christianity.
horrible.
Right. All the Abrahamic religions are garbage, dude. You
It's
do
all, and they're all
understand that.
worshiping the same
So
God. Like honestly,
what you're doing is just, it's like it's super disrespectful to people who believe those
Well,
religions
oh well.
because you're
BLT,
slandering.
BLT. Did it ever occur to you that the religions are disrespectful to humans
Okay, so
They're disrespectful to women.
and that they're problematic,
what?
and we need to
Okay,
get rid of
so if I
them?
were to say what the U.S. did in Japan when they made their emperor say he wasn't a god in front of everybody, would you say that's an immoral action for the U.S. to have committed to?
What?
No.
I don't even know what you said.
What? Seriously, no.
No.
Do you think he is a god?
Why? Yeah.
Well,
Why would the,
Emperor
no, but
Emperor Hirohito was not a god. That was just something
he
they
should
made
say
up.
that?
We
Yeah.
should
that's
get
a
Trump to say that, but
that's a
anyway.
horrible thing to do.
No,
You
it's
know
not.
How
No,
old
it's
are
not.
you? Wait, how
that
old is this
just
guy?
destroyed
Oh yeah,
most
how
of
old
their
are you, BL?
religion.
Because it was a lie. It was based on a lie.
BL, how? Oh, he just left.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
shit.
He
That
just
was a
ran away.
child.
What was he even talking about?
I don't know. That was
That's like a teenager that was trying to figure out how to argue with
wait,
adults.
Grandmaster. Who was he referring to? What emperor?
Emperor Hirohito. He was
Oh, okay.
referred, they basically the Japanese people looked up to him as like a god.
Yeah.
But, he was just a regular dude. There's no like
Well,
story behind him. Like everyone knows his lineage. He's
right.
not a god. They just revered him as a god. Like even in Japanese belief of Shinto, like he's never once mentioned in that at all.
Mm. Everybody follow Grandmaster. He's very smart and cool.
Tap, tap, tap the screens, y'all. And give the panelists some love, y'all. Hey, what do you want to talk about?
Grandmaster, do you go into into people's lives that you used to go into, or no?
No, like that whole little group I kind of just pushed away.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I also have done that. So
Hey, SCE, what do you want to talk about?
You okay, guys? Hear me correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So you're saying, you just said all the Abrahamic faiths are wrong, right?
We think all religion is harmful and incorrect.
Okay, could you prove that?
They haven't met their burden of proof.
Okay, what is the burden of proof?
They're claiming that God exists and there's no sufficient evidence.
Okay, no, sorry, I presented it wrong. So English isn't my main language, but I wanted to ask, what is the criteria for proof to say that God exists?
Anything convincing that would show us that something that rises to the level of the claim.
Yeah, that's subjective.
What?
That's subjective.
That's irrelevant.
Well, no, it's relevant. It's subjective, so it's relevant. So you can say it's proof. I can say.
Don't
it's
you
not.
think that when somebody says some claim that's extraordinary, that they should have evidence that meets like the veracity of the claim?
Sure. Wouldn't witnesses count, in your opinion?
What?
Witnesses, do they count?
Oh, witnesses? No, that's not. And we don't have any witnesses of Jesus or God.
I'm not a Christian. I'm a Muslim, so I don't believe he was God.
All we have is people saying they were witnesses, or saying that there was witnesses.
Yeah. In Christianity, we know that the authors claimed 500 people saw the resurrection, for example. But I'm not a Christian, so I don't hold to that position.
So who had witnesses of whatever, Allah?
Yeah, we've had witnesses of the wonders of our prophet. Yes, we do have those.
Trajectcontrole 100 kilometer per uur.
Sorry, I got a notification.
What?
But we do have witnesses of his miracles.
What did he just say?
I don't know.
That sounded no.
It sounded hateful.
I heard something.
Hateful? I said we have witnesses of the
No,
miracles
that
of
recording that just happened.
What was in your background?
Do you believe the moon was split in half and put back together?
That's like an application on my phone for when I'm driving when the speed limit is lower, so I can like watch.
Oh, you can't drive on TikTok though.
Oh yeah, you got to go.
That was like hateful. It was like in German or something
Like
weird.
I thought I heard a slur, to be honest, but I don't know.
I don't think it. I think I heard what you heard, but it was just sounded like it. But I don't think it was.
Okay.
It sounded like GPS.
Yeah.
But it sounded like mad. I was like, It was like Shitler's voice on your
Could you imagine having Shitler doing your GPS voice and you make it like a
9
wrong
turn
turn?
and next left. 9. No, 999. Take me to 999. 42 Southwest. Okay, that was lame. Okay, who wants to?
I said turn right.
Oh God!
Oh my god.
You guys don't put that in the freaking chat. You freaking
What is
weirdos.
that? Oh, ew.
What's happening, you guys?
Oh my god.
Yo.
What do you want to talk about?
You restart or no? I don't know.
Should I?
What's going on?
What do you want to talk about, bruh?
What's going on? I'm looking to talk about the first topic there.
Trans men can get pregnant.
I thought you said I'm looking at Taco Bell at first.
That's what I thought too.
Maybe I'm hungry.
Is that for like engagement or just
No, trans men can get pregnant.
oh trans men? Okay.
Yeah, and they're men. Trans men are men.
Mm,
They just happen to be female.
okay. I mean it's like they could resemble each other, but it's not the same thing. It's like I'm trying to think of a
I think you're
analogy.
confused about what you're thinking. Like you're confused. I think we're talking about a trans man who was a boy.
Okay, but right.
When they were born, they were a female, but they were a boy.
Okay.
They didn't have any kind of surgeries or anything like that.
All right. And okay, I'll just skip to the third one then. God is horrible. So you believe in God, you're not satisfied with his
No, we don't believe in God. At least I don't. I'm doing an internal critique of the Bible, the biblical God.
I see. Okay.
Everybody who's Christian says he's so wonderful and he's all good. It's like, no, he's not. He condones slavery and unaliving children and doing all kinds of weird shit. The Bible's horrible. Have you ever read the bad stuff in the Bible? Like Google the atrocities of God and just start reading.
Right. I mean there's still horrible things going on today. So
No, I'm talking about God's actions.
the point is that
God's actions. God's supposed to be all good, but he tells people to own slaves and to beat them and own them as property, pass them down to your children. That's a good God wouldn't do that.
I mean some of it is like historical context, but
That doesn't mean anything. That's what people say to try to get out of it.
okay, but you're not taking any positive meaning from it then is what I'm hearing.
There's some
because-
positive stuff in the Bible, but all the positive stuff is outweighed by the weird archaic baggage and all the weird shit.
I don't know, man. I mean,
It's time to get rid of it. Get rid of that whole thing.
What do we have to replace it with? We need a
We don't
framework.
need anything to replace it with.
Just secular morality, just being humans. Science. Let's replace it with science. Every Sunday, let's get together and talk about science and inspire kids and do
This
science
whole thing
experiments.
about, like, people can't be good without religion is just nonsense.
Yeah. Or every Sunday, get together and make tacos.
Right, but science doesn't have a soul, right? That's where God comes in, and like
There
the
is no
concept of
soul.
a soul.
The soul doesn't exist. I'm getting an echo from you, Henry. See, if we took more science classes, we would know that the soul doesn't exist.
You don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
What's okay? So why
We've
don't we
studied
know?
it.
Why don't we know the nature of black holes and where do they go?
Black hole, son. They understand a lot
we
about
know
black holes,
some
but I don't know.
about it. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not the one that's educated on it. I'm not a.
It's not like we're totally in the
They know,
dark, pun
I'm not
they
intended.
know
a.
everything. They know everything about the black holes except for what actually goes on after you cross the singularity.
Right.
I'm not a proctologist, so I don't know what
Yep.
happens.
Why is this? Can you, night? This guy come up. Why
I'm
are
just saying
you?
you might be a little happier if you did believe in a soul. I'm just saying. Just a suggestion.
Don't I sound happy?
They've conducted medical experiments on people who have dying to see if they could find a soul. They've gone so far as to like weighing bodies before and after death to see if there's a difference in it. They don't find anything.
So I think there was a doctor, wasn't there,
Use
that said that he
X-rays, all that stuff.
wasn't there a doctor that said he had found a discrepancy or a difference in the weight, and then they found out that he was making an error or something, or it was just fabricated. I want to say that happened.
That just means it's on a plane that we can't measure, right? Like we don't have access to that.
So when we don't have evidence for something, you could just say that about anything. Like space farting pixies, if I'm going to quote Matt Dillahunty. Space farting pixies are making everything and farting out the universe. Okay, well, you can't prove that. You can't disprove it. So that's what it is. And
Right,
Fergal,
exactly.
and our God
So-
is Fergal, Murgle, Benurgle, Burgle. That's what our God is.
Mm. Hallelujah.
It's the flying spaghetti monster too.
Because before the very first organized religion, people had morals and a sense of morality about them. They didn't need religion for that. That just came later, when people started questioning things like, oh, where do we come from? How did we get here? That's where religion comes from. It was to explain the unexplainable. That's why the first books of the Bible is all about creationism. And none of it makes sense.
Yep, science has surpassed it. It's time to let it go.
Why do you think they were killing people back in the day who were saying like, oh yeah, the earth isn't the center of the universe? Everything
Maybe
revolves
maybe try to say like unalive instead of the KILL word.
My fault. I keep
All good.
getting these TikTok stings.
I know. It's funny when I hear myself talking in TikTok. I said something.
So then we anchor everything to what, democracy, or what exactly? Because we I don't think
Science,
that-
data, reality, what we can
Be a
prove.
good person on your own without
Be a
the
good
Bible
person
or any religion. Can you just make good choices?
without a threat or a promise.
I mean, our instincts are kind of trash because our instincts basically
No.
are like cavemen still. No, they definitely are.
You
That's
say
that's
that.
projection.
Hold on. You say that. What have you done in your life that you think would condemn you to eternal damnation?
Like bullying people smaller than me in school.
That's eternal damnation because you picked on
But
someone?
that's an instinct, right? Like imagine that on a broad scale.
That doesn't even pale on comparison for eternal damnation. Like if heaven was real and you went up to the pearly gates and Peter's standing there and they look through your list of all your misdeeds and all they see is, oh, you bullied someone in 3rd grade for lunch money. You think they're going to say, oh, send him to eternal damnation?
Did you just say bullying people is an instinct? You do understand
What I'm saying,
how insane that sounds, right?
What I'm saying is if we got rid of...
Let's dissect that. Wait. You saying bullying is an instinct is saying that you are naturally a harmful person. People aren't naturally harmful. That comes from abuse that is passed down through generations and generations, poor parenting, and poor life skills that you don't have. That's not an instinct.
Yeah, some of this seems like projection, Henry.
Like, why is Russia doing what it is to Ukraine right now? It's
Henry, would
bigger.
you
It happens. I'm
I
not talking
just
about
said
me.
abuse passed down.
Henry, would you be harming people if you didn't have like a promise of heaven or the threat of hell?
No, but you're saying we should rely on our instincts. I'm saying our instincts are horrible.
But they're
Your
not.
instincts might be horrible,
They're generally
but
good.
a normal person does not have horrible instincts.
Why don't
You
you
need to
do
get that checked
what?
out.
Like again, what's stopping you from doing bad stuff?
What's stopping me
Is it
now
God or is it?
Yeah, answer that.
God-
Answer it.
is a
Answer it.
combination of things. One of them is God.
So what about God? The fact that He's watching you?
No, the fact that there could be an afterlife.
So
where you're held accountable.
So the promise of heaven or the threat of hell is keeping you from going around and harming people and just taking what you want.
Understand that the contrary to that is if somebody proved to you that that wasn't real, that you would go around harming people without any actual.
And so, Henry, is there another reason why you don't do those things? Like why you don't?
I mean,
inflict
if
harm?
there's other things, I'm assuming you guys are also in the United States where.
No.
we have-
I'm talking about you personally. Is there another
Yeah.
reason why you don't inflict harm onto other people?
I mean, we live in an organized society where I am, so I'm
Do you
not.
want?
I
Are you
have no
saying you
need to
want
do
to
that.
inflict harm
So
onto
the
other
threat
people?
of being arrested, is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, there's like a way for me to continue to exist by working and getting the things I need by exchanging money for it. I'm saying if all
But
this,
you're jumping all over the place.
So you're basically saying that you can't be a bad person because other people are holding you accountable, that there's nothing in you with a conscience telling you that you shouldn't do these bad things.
That's kind of what it's sounding like.
That's
yeah.
what it sounds like. Like, do you have empathy? Would you feel bad? Like what? Or is it just
This is
I mean, like,
sociopathic.
no, I'm pretty normal, but
Doesn't
No,
sound
you're
just
like
not.
saying, like,
Henry, the answer would be like, I just would want to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Or I would feel bad if I hurt somebody. I wouldn't want them to hurt me.
I don't know. I just think it's like an important moral framework. Like, why are we throwing away a moral framework?
How is
That's
the God of the
worth?
Bible moral?
You can't have morals by
not a
saying
good
that
moral
you would
framework.
harm people without any, if you had no repercussions. That's not moral
And
framework.
how is the
That's
God of the
saying that
Bible
if you didn't
moral?
have accountability, you'd harm others.
The God of the Bible is not moral. Why are we looking to a monster for morality?
Like you realize you sound suspicious as fuck when you say something like that.
Maybe that's why we are invading all these countries all constantly for the last thousands of years. Because that's what the God of the Bible does.
Also, really quick, everyone, let's get to 15K and 100 shares.
There's a lot of similarities between like how Trump acts and how like North Korea acts and all these people that want to run everything and rule everybody and hurt everybody and take everything. There's a lot of similarities between the God of the Bible and those people. Yeah, let's tap, 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 tappity tap, 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 tap. Tim, what you gonna do about it, huh? If I don't watch my mouth, what are you gonna do about it, huh?
What do you mean watch your mouth? You didn't even say anything weird.
Everybody tap.
Your mouth if you're in error.
Or let me try it this way without a personal example. What about the instinct of greed? Right? We can all be greedy. So if there is no
Again, that's poor parenting.
Yeah,
if
that's just
there's
like
It's not an instinct.
it's like a survival instinct that we have to teach not to do it.
That's an instinct there. Let me give you an example of an instinct because I don't think you understand what that is. An instinct would be like if somebody hits your knee and your leg moves up, that's an instinct. That's uncontrollable. You cannot physically control that. That is your body doing that because that's what it's programmed to do. That's not something that you have to think about doing. Like breathing is an instinct. Greed is not an instinct. Greed is a capable decision that you make. You
There might be a
process
little
and
bit of
prioritize
gray.
money.
There might be a little bit of gray area there, I think, because I think something like greed could be an instinct, And you're talking about like an automatic response or like a
physical innate response.
there might be a little bit of difference there.
Yeah, the knee thing's like a reflex response. You tap someone in the knee, and because you're hitting a nerve and you're making their leg kick.
Because a survival, what was the word again that we were talking about?
Instinct.
A survival instinct could be like greed or like fight or flight or like wanting to fight all the time or
fear of heights,
biting somebody. So you could teach them not to do that, I think. I think you were thinking more of like automatic reflex or something.
Yeah. But also, like, greed can be programmed out of somebody. You can teach somebody that money is not the main, like, source of their happiness. So it's not necessarily, like, the way he's wording these things as if it's uncontrollable or as if you can't do it without God is really
Oh,
weird.
right. Like you need some divine intervention, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
The other thing is this: like, God is like the ultimate greedy person. He wants you to only believe in Him and to only worship Him.
I'm getting an echo still. Brian or wait, somebody? I don't know. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I think it was the guy that just left.
Oh. Is it me?
I don't think so.
Hey y'all.
Hello.
This has like been almost like a podcast. You guys are so intelligent.
It is actually pretty. It is like a podcast. I've been listening, playing Terraria with my son, and
Cool.
it's been like a podcast. Yeah.
I uploaded one of the videos to YouTube. So everybody go watch the Truth Garden podcast on YouTube.
I will have to.
Did you
repost
Yep.
it?
Yeah.
It's at Truth Garden Podcast, I think.
Guess what, y'all?
You got
What?
it?
Chicken butt.
No, I didn't get the job yet. I don't know yet. I think honestly I didn't.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
my daughter is getting remarried, and she's pregnant.
Oh my God.
So
Who is your ex?
my daughter.
Oh.
No, my ex. I don't know. My son's coming over for the summertime because we're gonna take him to Legoland and Disneyland. Sophia and I. So
I've never been to. I didn't get to go to Legoland.
you're gonna go to Legoland? Oh damn, dude! You
I went
and
to
Alyssa,
Disneyland.
you know what? You're gonna have to take Alyssa to Legoland. You know why? Because Alyssa loves Legos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take me to Legoland.
Hey, are they 3D printing their own Legos? Question mark. Can people 3D print their
Enjoying
own
the
Legos?
Galaxy exhibit.
I don't know.
Honestly, look, I think you can, but
They're not as cool.
it's not that they're not as cool. It's like what happens if like the machine like messes up the measurement by just like a micrometer.
The
They're
whole
not gonna
thing will
snap.
be ruined.
Yeah,
Micrometer.
yeah, micrometer. Like the size of my non-existent. Sorry.
Micrometer, Peter. That's where I wanted to go with that.
That's what they do after bottom surgery. They make it a micrometer.
Oh my God.
What? I'm just saying.
Yeah, mine's a micrometer too.
Yeah, yours a micrometer too. Look, micrometer girlies.
This reminds me of something, but I
little
probably
button.
shouldn't say it.
Yeah, we
Don't
should.
you
We
hate it
gotta.
when people do that?
We got memory glitch. We gotta protect the live, dude. I swear, we're like on the watch list.
Yeah, we are. We're like Bonnie and Clyde and Bonnie and Clyde.
But for real, I want to see those pictures of you taking Alyssa to Legoland, because just saying.
Oh no, it's Rocky. What do you want to talk about?
First of all, I don't know if you saw my comment, but I'm a 3D printing expert. I have 3 of them currently running, making a Darth Vader costume.
Following
They're
you
pretty
now.
cool. They're pretty cool, but they're not accurate enough to print Lego. Lego are some of the most precise design things.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, even the best 3D printers would
How do
struggle
they-
to do.
So
the
then, how do they
quality
make
of the-
Legos? Do they?
They have molds. Yeah, they have molds. They pour them
Oh,
into them.
okay.
They throw them away
Big
after a certain
industrial,
amount of use.
big sexy machines.
Yeah.
That would be cool to
Big old
go to the
injection.
factory and see how they make them.
Absolutely. You can actually buy their, like, after they do like 1,000 molds, the plastic eats away at the metal a little bit, so they throw them away and make new ones. And you can buy the old molds.
That is what I need.
I don't know.
I was learning how to 3D print this year too, and also learning how to like build and paint minifigurines for like tabletop games.
That's awesome.
Holly,
So
come talk to us.
I've printed out a few pieces for this Kingdom Death set that I have, and painted them.
What kind of 3D printer do you have?
It's let me see. It's like I'll show you. I don't really know the name of it.
Somebody asked me what mine were the other day. One of them, I'm like, oh snap! I have no idea what it's called.
It's this Adventure 5M Pro by
Oh, nice.
Flashforge. And
Oh yeah,
so
them are good ones.
I got like a good little top one. And so like this is something I had 3D printed this in 3 pieces. It's a brain tree.
That is so cool.
And then but then I also printed another one. Oh look, I get to show off this stuff. Glitch, put me on the big screen.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
I don't know if it will. I gotta hold on. Hold on.
I feel like whenever we do that, something bad happens.
It also won't let me right now, and I have to
That's
change
fine,
the
fine.
settings.
I printed out this tree and like
Did you paint that too?
I also painted it, yeah.
That's dope.
I painted this whole set.
What
I
kind of
even
paint do you use?
I use army paint.
Sick. I want to get an airbrusher, but I'm not a very good artist.
I do airbrushing. That's what I did with those. Airbrushing is peak. You should try it.
That's dope.
Yep. Also, wait. Also, Glitch and Alyssa, look, I want to show you this new art piece I'm working on.
Okay. Oh,
Nineteen?
that's
That's
cute.
cool.
And
Are
then
you
this
gonna
is
color
other.
it?
I am. This is other art.
That's a good one.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Cool.
And then
That kind of
one.
looks like the 80s design from the cups, the Dixie
Yeah.
cups.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that's one up there. And then I did this one here.
Man, I wish I could do art.
You can. It's just practice.
I like that one a lot.
I like that room paint in
I
there.
like that one.
How you
Yeah.
painted the baby blue color.
Your house is really cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. We're moving downstairs in the smaller unit. And then we're gonna rent out the top unit to try to maximize our income and stuff.
That's a good move.
And just kind of live like a little bit more simplistic and buy less
Pimplistic.
plastic. No, look, buy less plastic. I'll be honest with you. I buy a lot of plastic.
Yeah.
Dude, I have like 30 rolls of 3D printing plastic.
That just gave me an idea. What if you could melt
Can I move
down?
into the upstairs unit?
They should have a thing where you can melt down. Like, you should be able to take an empty milk jug and turn it into a 3D printer thing.
You actually can do that. It is so much work though, and the plastic is like $10 a roll. But you could do that. There's people
Yeah, I
on
don't know
YouTube
if
who do it.
I don't know if you all know this, but our species went from worshiping rocks and diamonds and precious stones to worshiping plastic, y'all.
Yeah, that's true.
I did just 3D print Jesus, so yeah.
Oh my God, Glitch! You should send him that picture that got you almost bananaed and get it 3D printed and hang it on your
So,
wall.
God. It was Dancer Jesus. I'll just leave it at that.
I'm gonna Google that.
Midnight
It's
ballerina.
exotic dancer Jesus.
Chippendale Jesus. You know,
Yeah, don't ever show that picture on here again.
Yeah, it goes immediate ban. You didn't even get like 2.5 seconds. It was like gone. You were done.
Blue screen of Death Talk, TikTok.
All of my problems with Jesus, he does have an incredible body. I'll give him that.
Especially the one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, cute tush.
Cute bush, burning bush.
He was a redhead.
He's got wood. He was dancing on the cross too.
Oh my God. Can you imagine being offended by that? Like,
Well,
who cares?
one time I was in a live and he was doing like Gemini, or not Gemini, but like some kind of AI imaging, and he kept bringing up whatever people would say. He was making them right there, and so one of them was Dancer Jesus.
That's awesome.
And then now it's all over the internet.
Is
But
that the
Gemini
picture you
wouldn't make
have?
it. Gemini was like, I will not make that image when I asked it
Oh.
to.
Jesus walks into a hotel and slaps 3 nails on the counter and says, "Can you put me up for the night?"
Oh,
God.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Grandmaster, you always have those jokes.
dude,
All
I know
the
people
jokes.
who would like fall into the ground convulsing hearing something like that. I don't want to know those people, but it's crazy. Sometimes I forget. And I'll say, the other day I said something so simple, I accidentally just said, Jesus fucking Christ. And I heard and I thought somebody had a heart attack. I'm like, what's the matter? They're like, did you just say that? Like,
Yeah.
you have to remind me what I said.
My daughter the other day roasted my dad about Jesus. She's 8, and
That's so cool.
it was crazy.
That would have went viral probably if you
I
recorded
wish
it.
I could have recorded what she said, because I was like, whoa.
How did your dad take it?
Not very well. I mean, he didn't like freak out or anything, but he basically was like telling her she should pray, and she's like, well, I don't believe in God, so I don't want to pray. And he's like, well, I believe in God, so that's why I'm telling you that. And she's like, but I don't. And she's like, and it's like rude of you to even say that to me,
It
because I
is.
don't believe in it. And
He's right.
and he's like, well, it's rude of you to say that to me. And she's like, well, you can pray if you want. And
That's actually really fucked up for an adult to say that.
I know it was fucked up.
It kind of pisses me off. I'm not trying to be rude, but
No, it was actually horrible.
I'm
It was
proud
part
of
of the
your-
reason I was crying that night. It
I'm
was
proud
like
of your kid,
very
though, for being
traumatic.
Such a badass at that age.
yeah, awesome kid, but like,
I don't
why? I'm trying
understand
to
why,
picture
like-
myself as an adult saying that.
Well,
to
and
a
then he
kid.
put his hands in his head and he was like, I don't know, understand where I went wrong. Basically, like,
Ironically,
and I'm like, that's so fucking
wasn't
rude.
right.
Yeah, why don't you just tell me to go fuck
Yeah.
off? And my kid.
Well, like, he went wrong with his God belief. I mean, that's the answer.
I know, but he doesn't realize that.
Retrace your steps, bro. Like, what the fuck? What's it like being a grandpa and having your 8-year-old grandkid set your ass straight on something? Wouldn't that make you kind of think about it? Maybe I would take that to heart. I'd be like, fuck, that kid's
I wish he
fucking probably
would.
right, bro. Like,
And even as a
goddamn.
hardcore atheist, if some 8-year-old kid was telling me about their belief in Jesus, then no part of me would think I need to set this kid like. It's just a weird
A large
thing.
part of like the religious indoctrination. When people are indoctrinated religiously, they actually think that, like with the fear mongering and everything, they actually think that they are wrong if they don't force their beliefs onto other people. They think that
Yeah.
they're going to also receive eternal damnation.
He
which
may
is
have been
also, like,
abused, right?
insanity.
He may have been abused with religion.
Yeah.
That was
Like,
Religion is very abusive.
It just sucks. They get you at every angle. You can't criticize them. They always have to be It's just they're exhausting.
Well,
Yeah.
also, if you look at like the statistics of religion, you realize that people in their earliest ages and all the way up to like 34, those are the main ages that religion is kind of like pressured towards, because after that point you have critical thinking to realize what's being indoctrinated upon you, and it's harder to convince them into the cultist belief.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. And it's harder to convince people out of it if I've even given up. Like, if I try to convince 1,000 Christians to stop being Christian, maybe I'll get one. But Jesus, is that a good return on investment? And I lose my own sanity in the process.
Nightmare, can you come up? Nightmare Blackweed 4, can you please come up? Because you just keep adding me, and
like,
he's talking shit. He's like, it's okay. Why is it okay for your daughter to be disrespectful and talk back to her grandpa?
How's that disrespectful?
Oh, do you want me just to block him?
I blocked him. I blocked his first 3 accounts that he was on here in. But like, I want him to come up because he keeps saying shit, and I want him to come up here.
Yeah, that's
He doesn't
weird.
even
Don't
realize
even comment on their kid, Nightmare.
And how does he think creating 3 accounts and harassing you like that is respectful at all? Like,
Either, okay, Nightmare, you can come up. If you come up in the next like 2 minutes, fine, we can talk. But if not, I'm
20 seconds. He's not. I'm blocking
he's
him.
not. Yeah.
He's just gonna report or do something weird.
Well, that's why I blocked him the first time, but he's been in here for a while now and he just keeps coming back. And then I was like, maybe I misread what he was saying, but now he's being weird.
What's up, Nova?
Did you block him?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, really? Because I just looked. He's still in here.
Hello.
It might be.
That just happens sometimes.
Sometimes their comments still show up for mods.
It's an artifact of TikTok.
Ah, understood.
Nova, my baby.
Hi, hon.
Hi.
How are ya?
Good.
Hey, I've never seen the goose come in here.
The goose?
The goose?
Or the
Yeah, I seen
gander?
the goose come in.
Yeah, I knew I'd get a chuckle from somebody on that. It was a bad joke, but
As I
here
was
we are.
chuckling, I'm like,
thought
how
it
did
was
she give me the
hilarious.
chuckle?
How was your day, Nova?
It was good, thank you. We got back into the swing of things out of spring break, so we had our first soccer practice back, and yeah, it was really fun.
Nice, nice.
Did I miss
I got another team, so I'm now coaching 3 teams. I got a promotion, folks.
She's gonna coach a team of like older kids, like 15 to 18 or
Right
whatever.
on. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's really exciting.
There's 50 people in here celebrating with you. You guys come up if you guys disagree.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, Pate, what's up?
Sorry.
Somebody send me a galaxy. I'm just kidding. Don't send me a galaxy.
Yeah, and actually on that note, you guys hook up the panel with some love. Let's send a couple of little things up here because they're doing a lot of like emotional work.
I mean, I can understand.
Or else I'll start crying again.
Okay. I mean, I can understand with trans men how this thing would be more talked about, sure. Because that is, it's,
Well, look at you hitting the nail on the head, bud.
Mars, not you. You better stop it.
But men in its own self and a
Stop it, Mars.
But men in its own self.
You don't count when we say that.
Trans men are men.
Sorry, Pete. Pete.
It's Pate.
Pate.
Do you know what a Swire syndrome is?
No.
Ooh, I don't. Tell me.
That's when a female is born with 46 XY chromosome.
Sure, yeah, that's
so
a
she is physically female, but chromosomally she's a man.
Yeah, but that's a mutation.
She can get
that
pregnant.
rarely happens.
It happens though.
Okay.
You know what else is wait. You know what else is a mutation? Blue eyes,
red hair.
Down syndrome, and all these
Sure.
things like autism and
autism is not a mutation.
Autism is not a genetic mutation. No.
Yeah, autism is not a
can
genetic
be caused by
mutation.
like birth
That's right.
defects or like someone doing something incorrectly that caused you to use like
Autism?
It's a lot.
No,
Yeah,
autism
we don't know
is
that.
not a
We
genetic
don't.
mutation.
No, we don't know the cause of autism.
yeah, like
well, no one does, but we all can
it has a
assume
lot
that
of
obviously.
different backgrounds.
Well, yeah,
Right, but
nobody
that's
knows what
not.
it means, but that doesn't mean that it isn't.
Yeah.
It isn't a mutation in its own stuff. Like that, there are men and women who don't have it, and you can obviously see the differentials that involve the idea of a man without it and a man with autism. I mean, when you and me can all agree that it's a
I mean, not.
mental mutation in the idea that
It's not
It's
a
not a
mutation.
mental mutation. No, that's not what it
No,
is.
like
Right, it's
what I
just
was
that's not
explaining is it
scientifically
can
how
be
it's called.
caused by things, but we don't know what causes it. It's not just a mutation.
Pate, what's the disagreement though? In general, what are you disagreeing with?
I'm saying that men, in a biological term, like actual men,
Biological is not the right word to use there.
Yeah, men are not a biological term; it's a
born
gender
men.
term.
Every
Males?
human is
Not the same thing as
biological. Every human being that's alive is biological.
Yeah,
it's just
this
not.
A trans man would be a
It's
biological
just a
man,
redundant. It's a redundant term.
Okay, fine. And then I guess
according
I'll choose
to
males then.
what
Then,
it actually means.
then I
You
guess
mean like
I'll
natal?
choose males then.
I think you mean like natal, like born.
Yeah, sure. That's the term I'll
Okay,
use.
so what's your stance?
Is that biological males that are born males, like actually
Right, okay.
physical males, can't get pregnant. And,
Right,
and,
and
yeah, we
right,
didn't say
and
that.
men, trans men are not males.
correct, they are women.
Nope, they're
No,
not
they're
women.
not.
They're female.
Well,
They're
that's
not
the
women.
same thing. It's
I'm gonna
like
mute
Nope.
up so it's
Not
not
the
4
same
against
thing.
5
Sex
or
and
4
gender are
against 1.
separate.
Not the same.
Yeah,
as
let's try not to
male.
dogpile on them, you guys.
Yeah.
But
no.
Okay,
So
fine.
yeah, it's not the same thing, Pete.
Females, I guess, that are trans men.
So you're just confused. Can you define transgender?
Transgender is an individual or someone who is identifying going to follow by the specific gender that they want to apply to, and what would be woman or man, or would be the application of non-binary or any other term that would apply to them.
So
Okay.
yeah, I mean that was. I don't know if it was accurate. It's an incongruence between sex and gender.
Sure, yeah.
So their sex and their gender aren't in alignment.
And we know that it happens like neurologically in utero.
So they're born a boy. A trans man is born a boy, identifies as a boy, just like every other boy, like me, you, everybody.
How do you know that they're actually a woman by gender and
Do you understand this difference between gender and sex?
yes, one's a what's the word for it? It's I literally know the word. It's a
construct.
Construct, yeah. It's a
Correct.
social construct, and then like male and female is a biological term for your sex.
You get
Okay.
educated on these matters.
There's also, I mean, there's like five sex characteristics that kind of.
Yeah,
So it's not
there's
just
more than
like
just male and female.
it's not just XY and XX. Like even though that's typical, it's not always. It's not just that. And even gender is not just like I feel like this. We know how it develops. It's biological, psychological, and sociological.
And that's kind of what this whole thing hinges on. Just really quick, is that we know that the typical person or the majority
typical.
of humans are cis, and so boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Absolutely.
Sex and gender are in alignment. But what we're saying is it's more nuanced than that, because some people don't fall under that category.
Right.
And we're just acknowledging them because they're human beings. They're just living their fucking life, as Lilith.
They don't
Lilith likes to
deserve
put
to
it.
be left out.
They're just
like because
doing
it's
their
not-
shit, dude. They're just being themselves. They're not doing anything different or wrong. And society's telling them that they don't exist. I just want everybody to like think of how much of a mind fuck that is.
It's mean.
It's not cool.
It's really mean.
It's not as if, well, we would determinedly agree that the idea of what they believe in wouldn't exist, but we obviously believe that those individuals, exist, that they, are a real.
No, but it's not a belief. It's not a delusion. They are who they are.
I would disagree with you on a stance of point.
Well, you haven't read
but
much
you don't have
about
any
it.
science to back that up. You're just an asshole.
Like you
No,
haven't. You don't have anything to substantiate that.
I just
Like when you were born, you were a boy, right?
correct. I mean, we're all still.
And
boys,
when you were
definitely.
5, you knew you were a boy.
Obviously.
So, like, if a girl teased you and said, "You're a girl," and you're like, "No, I'm a boy," like,
I just called
okay,
him a
so
little bitch, and then
if
I
somebody
just
came along
walk
and
off.
said, "You're a fucking girl," stop playing around. You know you're a girl. Stop fucking lying. You're just delusional. You don't exist as a boy. You're not a boy.
Just laugh and call him a incel, but I mean, all right.
Don't you think? Well, wouldn't that be fucked up for somebody to do that?
Not really. I personally
Not really.
no, not
Okay.
really. As long
So
as
if
you
an
gotta
adult
have
came to
strong
a kid
heart.
and said, "You're not a boy. You're not a boy. When I tell you you are, you're a girl."
I
You're
think
a
we
girl.
all know what the dad and that individual kid's life would do to that individual who's talking to their boy or girl that way. I think we all know what would happen. So come on now.
What if it was the parent?
A parent, well, that's a different.
What I'm saying is it's fucked up to do that. Why would you deny somebody's identity?
So that
It's
they don't
fucked up.
switch in, so that individually that they won't switch into a other view or platformable idea.
I didn't catch that. Sorry.
So that the individual kid or child will follow a manipulative construct that is applied to every.
You think that being transgender is just a manipulation and a construct that's not real?
I think it's a non-good.
See, this is fucked up because
progressive
for one,
construct.
like, bro,
I think it's a
what's the
non-good
reason why this is
progressive
like really
concept.
twisting my panties up is because you don't
You
know the
didn't even let me
science
finish my
behind it.
sentence of it.
You don't know the
It
science behind it. Hold on, you don't know the science. You have an opinion about it, but you
it's
don't
an
know how it occurs and that
it's
it's
an
legitimate.
immoral progressive construct of what is
It's not immoral. It's
I
not
mean,
immoral.
according to you, but you didn't like come to that conclusion with science and testing or
Yeah,
anything.
this is it's
It's supposed
as
to be the
fucked
idea
up.
of
Is that
It's as fucked up as
morals.
somebody that's just pushing religion on somebody. And
Not
you're like,
really.
I
It's
don't have
not
any
progressive
evidence.
Well, can I
I don't
just
have
can
any
I just say
evidence to
something?
believe
You're
this,
saying
but
it's
Well,
I
we
mean,
all
it's
know that
but the
this
fact
is
that you're
really
saying it's
progressive.
moral, you've just by saying it's moral, you've just lost the argument. Because if we're going on a moral stance, then
It's still
they're
behind by
following the
hundreds
church.
and
The
hundreds
church.
of thousands of
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
individuals.
Please! I didn't interrupt you at all when you
You
talked.
you all
I've
did.
only just now
Every
come up, and I'm
individual
just
here
saying, whoa!
has.
Excuse me,
Every.
excuse me. Can I finish, or are you just going to keep talking?
Are you gonna let me finish my one sentence from 5 minutes at all?
Well, you
Please?
finished. You stopped talking. I was
I
now
didn't
rebutting
finish
what you said
anything.
about moralist
I wasn't even
oh
given a chance to
god,
You
finish the
don't
first
like
thing I was
somebody
trying to
talk.
finish.
Oh
we've been
boy.
asking you
making yourself
questions
the
for like
victim.
20 minutes. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
then when I go halfway through my sentence, you're like,
Because you can't get through a sentence without saying something that's blatantly false.
regardless of
And
if you think it's
guess
false or
what?
not,
No, not
doesn't hand you the
regardless of
right or
no,
wrong to
no,
say.
that's wrong. Because if you say something false, we protect the live by correcting it.
Again, regardless of if you think it's individually false, you need to let that
No,
individual speak as proof
when you
before
say
you even
something
say anything.
blatantly false and we know it's wrong, we're going to correct it in real time every time.
That's kind of an unfair argument thing because there's a
Not an unfair
It's
argument.
not
We're
an
trying to keep a
argument,
structured
it's a
The prop
debate, and we're also trying to keep respectful language, and we're also trying to protect the host's platform. So please.
misinformation gets us banned.
how?
Sorry, I jumped over
What?
you, but
How? That's your own self
You want me to explain it
opinion.
or
I just
no?
wanted to make sure that we're like
Well,
Pate,
trying
what's
to
going
The
heavily
on?
moderate
whole
by like
concept
When
of
you
like
go on
the
live,
I'm not trying to
and
super
you don't
heavily
have to deal with
moderate.
it because you're a guest, but when the host creator goes live, all repercussions of the reports that go into the live go back to the host. They don't go back to any of us.
okay.
Things we say, they can remove us, moderators can remove us. However, the host automatically gets like
And I just
the
lost
end
my
all be
other
all.
account because of too many people on the panel got banned. I
Yeah.
didn't even do anything. It was people
That's
on my panel,
ridiculous.
and they didn't even do anything wrong.
Oh my
So
god,
in
that's
order to
ridiculous.
maintain a good space, please make it to where we don't have to heavily moderate. I don't want to have to mute you, and I don't want to have to like heavily moderate what you're saying by muting you. So like be respectful and
Wait, so
continue the
let's
debate, please. Thank you.
So,
Or I
Pate, I
could
want to
drop
get
from the
back into
panel
it,
because
but
we have
Pate,
2 more guests waiting.
wait,
Pate, I
but
want to get back into it, but do you see how frustrated we are with you? Do you wonder why? Because you're basically just saying, I don't want to hear the science. I have an opinion, and my opinion is just based on, I think this is progressive bullshit.
I view it on the idea of morals, on the idea of how
Not a moral
It's
standpoint,
not,
though, Steve.
it
This is a
absolutely
fact. You
is.
can't
It
argue with a
absolutely
it's
fact.
is. In
not a
popular
No,
moral.
it is
How is it
not.
moral based?
for thousands and thousands of years, there were individuals who were murdered on the idea of wanting to be a gay individual or who were trans, and
What
now
does
it's
that
more
have to do with
people.
anything?
That is
And then
not a moral
progressively,
based
what
for
happened?
100 years,
standpoint.
kids were killed, murdered,
And then
all in the
and
name
We
then
of
got to be
moral
careful with that
standards.
language, you
Is that
guys.
right?
No.
We got to be careful with that language.
We're
and then
losing the plot.
progressively,
Hold
what
on.
happened? Things changed, and they're
Peyton.
still changing to this day. But things are still the way they are, and somewhat of a
What
small
does that have
set.
to do with what we're talking about?
That's where I'm applying myself, Goofy.
Dude, fuck off.
Hold on.
Fuck off.
Applying yourself.
I
This
was
is a
gonna try to
fact based
organize it a little, but
conversation.
he wasn't.
It's because a lot of think that their opinions are applicable when these are not opinions, these are
That, yeah,
facts.
this is one of the
An
main
opinion is
problems.
like, I like pizza, not
Yeah,
this.
exactly. No,
I like
thank
vanilla
you.
ice cream instead of chocolate
Thank
ice
you.
cream.
Thank you for saying that, because this is one of the major problems between leftists and conservatives. Conservatives seem to think that opinions, and actually a lot of leftists do this too, but conservatives think that their opinion is what grants reality. It comes from Christianity, I think. It's like, if you believe, then it's real. Have faith. Well, if you believe that trans people are weird, then they are. It doesn't matter it just matters how you feel. It doesn't matter what really is going on.
How can men get pregnant? From a biological and
You
scientific
didn't listen to any
point
of
of
that
view, how
last
could they?
thing? Did you listen to any of
Did
that
you
last
just
stuff?
join? You've been in. No, he's been in here. You've been listening. I saw you.
Yeah, and then I had to leave, and then I just rejoined.
Nova, no, we cannot hear you. I did not hear you at all.
Trans men are
So,
men. They can get pregnant.
yeah, trans men or female.
Maybe drop down and come back. I literally can't hear you.
Also, make sure your
Yeah, I'll
headset,
bring
you
you
don't have a
back.
headset connected or something.
Here, I'll kick you, Nova.
It's good for the algorithm, I think. I don't know.
Do you agree? Not?
Do I agree with any of these prompts?
With what we just said.
No, I don't. I don't believe that.
Okay, how do we persuade your belief? Let's look at the science, right? Neurobiology has shown and demonstrated that gender occurs in the brain. It's separate than sex. So there can be an incongruence between the two. Sex develops before gender in the brain, in utero, in the brain. Or I mean, sex is like the physical body. And then gender is in the brain. It's an identity. So naturally, two separate things can be not in alignment sometimes.
What
So
do
it's
you
just a
define
natural
as
variation.
gender?
Gender is a
What is your definition of
biopsychosocial schema, innate sense of self of who you are.
Okay, so that's your idea of what gender means to you personally, right?
No, it's the science behind it.
How is a feeling scientific? Like, how is this idea of
It's not just a feeling; it's
gender?
an innate sense of self that develops in the brain automatically. It's the
Okay,
same
a
as like
sense of self is scientific and can be proven on a molecular level. Can that be proven the same way chromosomes can be proven?
the molecular doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about.
I mean,
Very true.
Nor is it a requirement.
Oh, you guys can hear me again.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we can hear you now.
All right, I'll mute up.
So it can be proven in neurobiology and in psychology and sociology and anthropology and all these other sciences that show us that
I know,
trans
but
people
is
have
it
existed forever. We know trans people have existed forever. We know they exist now. We can talk to them in real time. They're persistent
How
about
can
who they
a
are.
trans person exist before you had things like puberty blockers and you know?
Because transitioning isn't a requirement to be trans. That's not what that means. Transitioning doesn't mean transgender.
And what defines a transgender person then?
Incongruence between sex and gender. Their body, physical body, and their innate sense of self, gender, is not in alignment with the typical societal type.
Yeah, I would say that the neurobiology of a transgender person obviously has a marked incongruence, which we can observe, which is measurable, which is repeatable, and has been repeatable, and has been studied in multiple medical disciplines as well as.
Will you be able
in
to
psychology.
show that there is?
As well.
Is there a specific difference?
Just a
between
minute.
transgender
There's also lots of even more complicated implications that have been studied past this. It's not even that they've just figured this out that, oh, there's trans people. It's like they've studied all the other implications too that they've thought of, and there's multiple studies going on with all kinds of different things related to this that they're building off of this already. I mean, this is like if you were to walk in, hold on, if you were to walk into like Stanford, into their gender studies department while they were talking about this stuff, and you'd be like, I want some proof that gender exists. They would just laugh at you. They'd be like, what the fuck? What decade are you in, bro? Like, go read the science. It's all over the place.
Okay,
it's like germ
you're
theory.
saying yeah, but say we take a transgender identifying person, and you take, I don't know, a typical stereotypical person that
Cis
doesn't
person.
identify with that.
cis.
Say it's a biological male.
Don't say biological.
Why don't you just say a cis male?
I find cis offensive.
You're not listening.
Why?
Okay.
That's not offensive.
Fine.
Why
I'll
do
use
you find
cis
it?
for
No. Why do you find it offensive?
Because I don't think that we, as biological men and women, we have to
First of all, biological
make ourselves
wrong,
less
so
than.
Yeah.
try again.
Can you correct that? Can you stop using biological?
Less than. So you're saying that people that. Mm-mm.
Okay,
So
I'll
you're
use
saying
cis from now on.
No. We do need to
The
talk
term
about
biological
this
is just
before we-
not accurate. It's every human is biological regardless.
And also, he believes that straight folks calling them cis are less than host.
Yeah, what's up with that? All it means is that you're not trans. It means that you're congruent with your sex and your gender. What's wrong with that?
I mean, why do I have to? I don't know, sort of change the person I am.
You're not.
You know,
How is
using
it
the word.
changing?
All
How
we're
is it
doing is
changing who you are?
all we're doing is having a term that's useful for the very reason that the very conversation you just said out of your mouth. You needed a word to describe the opposite of trans, and how convenient we have one. It's called cis.
Bingo bango. And
You
also,
don't have to use
That's a
it.
term that came after.
Came after what?
This is a new sort of term. This
Cool.
hasn't
We
been
make up
used for
words
a
all
long
the
time.
time.
great.
iPhone is it smartphone
How the language
smartphone's
works.
only 20 years old. We use that all
If
the time.
biological
Every
and
day.
cis refer to the same thing, why can't I use
He's
biological?
not listening to anything we're saying.
Because biological and cis are
he's
not the
he's
same
not
thing.
listening, by the way. He's on autopilot. You didn't hear what I just said at all about the new word thing.
I did listen.
You're listening. You're literally
Did
jumping.
you?
You're literally saying every parroted remark that every transphobe says on every panel, all over TikTok and everywhere else. You're saying the same arguments. You're not thinking for yourself.
Okay, but can I finish off my question?
I don't know. We'll see.
Can you see a fundamental difference if we look at them, the two people, a trans individual and a cis individual, right?
Are you talking about
Can you
physical
see-
brain difference?
Yeah, can you see a physical,
Yes.
scientific difference
Yes.
between the two? Not
Trans
just
women have parts of their brain that look like cis women, and vice versa. Trans men have parts of their brain that look like cis men.
Well, that's kind of cool.
I can tell you one big difference. I would leave my child with a trans man before I would leave them with a cis man that I didn't know.
For
I
sure.
could agree with that.
So every question you've had, we've answered. Are you
Okay.
convinced? Are you willing to go read the science?
I will definitely look into.
Do you
sort of
think
these
it's a matter
studies.
of opinion? Like, this is a main problem. Do you think
I
it's just
believe it's a
opinion
matter
based?
of.
That's
It's
the
not just
thing.
opinions based. I think there's definitely some sort of science behind it. Like,
So why wouldn't you just like look at the science and be like, okay, that's obviously what it is?
because you don't. Or well, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm trying to sort of give my idea.
It
and
doesn't
sort of
matter if you're
understand-
trying or you're not.
Impact over intent. Impact is
Okay.
happening. Like you
Yeah,
are
it doesn't
being
really
offensive.
matter.
You're being
Mission
hateful.
accomplished.
You're telling people that they don't exist. It's fucked up. It's psychologically.
I mean, they
You're saying,
exist,
why should I-
obviously.
May I
It's
just
not like
no,
they're
no.
invisible.
quick, y'all?
Honestly, not in service. I'm going to mute you for 1 second because I'm going to let Liberal go. And I'm not the host, but he trusts me.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Well, did you want to say something to not in service real quick, Nova?
No, go ahead, hon.
Okay. So yeah, like the host said, Glitch, it is very, it's very, honestly, I want to frame it in such a way, like, it's very inhumane, non-empathetical. It lacks complete humanity to just disregard the identity of transgender people. If that's the type of sentient being you want to be, that's your prerogative. With current scientific data, with understanding, when it comes to the psychology around transgender individuals and the neurobiology of transgender individuals. We can now here in 2026 kind of take a more empathetic approach than former generations. I don't want to monologue, so I would like to engage in a conversation with you if you would like to unmute. What is it about the neurobiology of transgender individuals that you don't understand?
Well, personally for me, sorry, I mean, just looking at someone's, you know, you're arguing that there is a neurological difference between a cis and a trans person, right? But I'm
There is.
arguing that there may be. However,
It's not
there
that
is
it's not that there may be. It's that there's enough evidence, right? And it's been repeatable enough.
sorry, there is a
Inside
difference
of
between.
I'm not quite done yet.
Sorry, go on.
So it's not a maybe, right? It is a more than definitely we live amongst transgender individuals, and that it is prevalent enough and repeatable enough within our species that we have decided to take a deeper lens at to look at the neurobiology of transgender people, the psychology of transgender people. So when we look at that science, and we understand what happens with transgender individuals inside of utero, then we kind of understand where the neurobiological process starts. So we did mention earlier that there is a difference, right? A cisgender person is congruent. And then I'm going to end my statement and let you go ahead and rebuttal after this last statement. So you said there's no difference in the neurobiology between a cisgender person and a transgender person. Clearly there is, because a cisgender person is going to be able to, or the cisgender person is going to identify with their sex assigned at birth. The transgender individual is going to have a marked incongruence, which could lead to a severe distress condition, which could lead to hormonal or medical intervention in order to alleviate the symptoms. Not always, and it's not required to, but it is seen that without treatment, some transgender people face enough distress and incongruence with their sex assigned at birth and their gender identity that it can become life-threatening. So on that note, I'll end, I'll pause, I'll rebuttal, I'll listen, and then we can continue our conversation. But I will say, are you familiar with the Clinical Handbook of Neurology, Chapter 31?
No, I'm unaware of that.
Okay. I suggest definitely you take a delve into that and kind of understand like Dick Schwab's opinion when it comes to neurobiological incongruence. Definitely a well-studied, well-practiced, and a well-experienced neurobiologist that understands the brain in correlation to like identity very well.
Okay. Well, I thank you for your remarks and the things that you've said. But I'm just struggling to understand like why there is. I don't see that there is a physical difference between the two. There again.
Why does there have to be?
Because I mean, if we're talking about it from a scientific point of view, if men and women are, if they are physically different in their anatomy, and
you're confusing sex and gender, I think.
Okay, but again, gender is such a vague thing.
No, it's not. Go look up.
How do we know if someone says that?
At this point, go look it up yourself, because we've given you so much time and evidence. We've already talked about the physical differences. We've talked about what gender is. It's not vague. So it's just I think you're being good faith, but you're not being convincible. You're not allowing yourself to be convinced on any of this stuff. And I understand that people have to be convinced before they can update their opinions or whatever, or their beliefs. And I know it's like a process, but it might be the case that you just have to wait and like sleep on it and go read some more stuff and go watch a different thing or keep watching us.
I mean, I could say the same to you. I mean,
yeah, but I've gone through that process, and this is the frustrating thing about when you know someone's wrong about something, because you've already been where they're at, It's like I'm looking back at myself 5 years ago when I'm hearing you talk. Like you're asking all these questions and you want to see some definitive proof of stuff. You just don't have the info in your brain yet. And I'm not trying to fault you for that because it's kind of complex, and there's a curve to it. But it's like it's frustrating when you know someone's incorrect and they're without information. Like when I talk to a Christian or a theist, and I know that religion is invented, and I know why humans invent it, and I know the Bible's full of shit, and I know they were indoctrinated, and I know they were brainwashed, and I know they're not thinking critically, and I know they're just wanting to be comfortable, and I know that their grandparents taught them that church was good, and they brought them, and that's one of their best memories is of someone that they've lost, and it's hard for them to detach from that or to think that they were lied to. And I know all that stuff. I've went through all that stuff. But then I talk to a 20-year-old Christian that's just completely brainwashed. And I can see how they're wrong. And it's frustrating because we can't convince them. I get so antsy. I want to convince them right now. It's like if I was in their shoes, I would want someone to come and tell me this information and be like, look at all this information. Look at the reality of life. Don't you want to be in and like have beliefs that are true and be in life and not be like clouded and in this falsehood of life? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, how much
I
it would
do.
have saved
So
all of us? Like all of us. I'm 36. Alyssa, you're 35, right?
34, almost 35.
34, almost 35. Nova. Like we all know, like those of us that have lived some bit of life know that like if someone were to just been like, hey, this is indoctrination. This is fantasy. This is not real world. Doesn't correlate to real life and how people really operate.
I just keep telling myself this is a simulation and one day I'll wake up.
that's what it feels like. That's what the frustration feels like because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of steamrolling everybody, but
No, you're good.
It's your life.
the all this shit, all the different things that we fight against on the right side, they're wrong about all of it. They're not in a factual state of mind. And that's why the left is so frustrated. We have a president that's full of shit. All he does is lie, and they don't care. Reality doesn't matter. And it's fucked up because all these people are paying the price for it. Our kids are going to war right now. Because
Oh, great.
they believe
Host,
yeah.
do you care if I invite this Loren
I just
girl
invited
up?
her like 6 times. She's not
Okay, then
coming
stop
up.
talking to me. I
So
genuinely don't give a shit.
kids are going to war right now. They're getting ready to invade Iran. Most likely going to happen. Boots on the ground. We've already invaded to some extent. And a lot of those kids signed up for the military. A lot of them signed up for the military because Trump said he would not start any new wars for 10 years. He said that. I will not start any new wars. I'm an anti-war president. He said, I have a 5-minute clip of him saying that on my page.
Oh, yeah.
All over the country,
Sure
he
do.
said it.
I mean, I definitely agree with you on that, host. I mean, just because I'm a conservative doesn't mean I support Trump and what he is doing in Iran.
Yeah, that's good, but you're wrong about everything else, though, too.
I mean,
you're wrong about
I mean-
religion. You're wrong
I
about
mean,
abortion.
but you're
You're
saying
wrong
that
about
I'm
women's
brainwashed and
rights. You're
I'm
wrong about
believing in fantasy.
LGBTQ. You're wrong about black people. You're wrong about ICE. You're wrong about fucking how to run law and order in our country. You're wrong about religion, separation of church and state. You're wrong about everything. You're fucking
Okay, but
everything up.
I mean, you're also wrong about there being more than one gender. There's, I mean,
No, we're not.
hundreds
Because
and
it's
hundreds
fucking
and
More
hundreds
than
of
one
reasons.
gender?
What is the
It's
current
proven with
ruling?
science. Don't
Wait,
sorry,
fuck.
more than
wait,
sorry, more than two
wait.
genders. I apologize.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
We gotta.
But we're
You
not.
said more
hold
than
on,
one
we're
gender,
not
bud.
wrong.
More than two. I
We're
meant
not
two.
wrong. But we're not wrong. We're fucking correct because it's science based. And if the science said otherwise, we would hold
Okay,
that
science
opinion.
says that there's XY and XX chromosomes.
No, it doesn't just say that.
Okay, so where's the transgender chromosome?
There's multiple other combinations.
I'm aware, and that's the thing that causes
And also that doesn't
things like
determine
Down
sex.
syndrome.
That doesn't determine sex all the time by itself. There's other characteristics that you have to factor in. Believe it or not, it's more nuanced than that. It's more complex. So there you're wrong about another thing.
I mean,
You guys are
could
wrong
argue
about
that
everything.
transgenderism is fantasy. I mean, it's almost as if playing
Transgenderism
dress
is
up.
not
I
a
mean,
really.
really.
Now he's just spewing bullshit.
That is
Transgenderism is not a word. You guys
I say
are
let's
just
move on. I say
Hey,
let's
truth,
move
you guys
on.
are just you're just anti-intellectual. It's
Truth.
just false.
We can
false
truth,
shit.
Truth. We can reference the fact that this person's in the UK. Which part of the UK are you in? Not in service? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
I say we move on. He's not
We should probably
listening.
move on.
He's not listening at all.
I'm pretty sure if they're in England, I'm pretty sure there has been provisions to recognize transgender women as women, but also to still exclude them from what they consider to be female-only spaces because transgender women are assigned male at birth. But also, too, there is a proposition in the United Nations right now to officially recognize transgender women as women, protected under women's rights, which, unless the United States pulls out of the World Health Organization and the United Nations, I'm pretty sure that they would be required to follow suit.
And I just want to comment one more thing in general. I started this page and having these discussions so that we could learn and push what I believe is the truth out. Because it's the truth. Because we're on the left. That's what leftists do in general. We go by the data. We don't go by what we want. We're not religious. Look, if we wanted to do what we wanted to do, we would be religious. We would believe everything's going to be okay and everything's perfect, and we're going to have this imaginary life after death. If we wanted to choose what we want, people wouldn't be trans. They would be cis, and they wouldn't get fucking bullied all the time. Just the whole point of this whole thing is I'm challenging people on the right to come up and prove us wrong. You guys can't. You guys, 90% of you can't even have a conversation.
Yeah.
You guys come up with bullshit. Come up here and prove us wrong. If you guys are so arrogant about it in the chat, you're so sure about it, come prove us wrong on any of this stuff.
Let's make a new gift goal.
Yeah, let's make a new gift goal.
Well, and
also, wait, hold on. Let's get to 20K likes.
Go ahead, honey.
Everyone, right now. And
if
like
I
200
can prove
shares.
your point better than you can, you'll get dropped.
Should we
20K likes.
How many friendlies do we have on the panel?
Can I just say?
No.
Oh,
1 second. Are you a op or are you a friend?
I'm a leftist.
Up to you, host.
Yeah, so you can say something real quick, but then we're going to drop you to clear it out.
I am an atheist, but I don't think God necessarily is horrible.
The God of the Bible?
Yeah, I don't think.
So what do you mean God is horrible?
Oh my God, hold on. Whoa.
Hold on,
I
Sarah,
don't
you're
think
next.
the idea of him is horrible. Like,
Yeah,
I
so what do you
personally-
mean?
Sarah.
I
Sarah.
personally don't believe
No.
in him, but I don't think it's valid to say what people believe in is horrible.
Okay, so Sarah, listen up, because I'm going to answer your question.
I'm doing the work.
Sarah,
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
Sarah.
You can remove me now.
Sarah,
Thank you for your
we're going
time.
to answer your question.
No.
Too bad you couldn't
can
be
come
an
back
adult.
up, Sarah, when it's your turn.
I mean,
Holy shit, that was
she
insane.
can't come back up because she's not going to be reasonable.
I hit the
But
mute
maybe
button.
she'll listen. I don't know
That time.
if she's still here. Grayson, the God of the Bible is horrible. I'm not necessarily saying the belief is horrible, although I do believe that because it's damaging. It teaches people not to think and be critical of thought and just. But hold on.
Oh, yeah,
but the God of the Bible is horrible. That's just a fact. If you go read the Bible, Google atrocities committed by God, it's fucking disgusting. Unaliving people, babies, smashing babies against rocks, making people that are raped marry their rapist, condoning slavery, genocide of millions of people, drowning little kids, watching their parents unalive in front of them. He never helps
We should be
anybody in the
careful.
real world. He never stops anybody from cancer or horrible atrocities. He's gross.
Pretty gross.
So that's what I'm talking about mostly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is Educational Live. We do love the TikTok shop. Thank you for joining. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the shares up. And also, too, let's thank the panelists for their insightful information
Oh,
when it
just
comes to
listen, let me
historical.
jump in a minute.
When it comes to
let
historical
well.
context. When it comes to historical context, let's thank the panelists as well as the host for providing those details for us so that we can remember history for what it is and not for the fakeness that the world tries to make it. Thank you. Bye.
Damn, that was a mouthful. Good job, girl.
I tried my
That's what he
hardest.
said.
Right, so men cannot get pregnant. I don't know what
Oh, we have a
mentally
Birmingham
unstable lot
accent in
is
here.
What
this
is your
is,
age?
honestly.
What is your
This
age?
is a
Excuse
very
me.
mentally
Roshi, what
unstable
is
He's
your
from
lot.
another
age?
Peaky Blind.
Bro,
Yes.
Okay, no maturity. Will, what is your
Sorry,
age?
I could not help
I'm
myself.
I'm I'm 28.
Cool.
Oh my god.
When you join the panel, everyone who's requesting, please state your age and stay on mute patiently until
And
addressed by the host or moderator.
yeah,
Sorry, y'all.
Of course, I respect that.
goodness. You're not Tom Hardy. Calm down.
Oh my god.
That did sound kind of like Tom Hardy, actually.
It did. Let's hear your Tom Hardy impression because it did
Do it.
actually kind of sound like him.
I don't even know who that is.
He's the newest Spider-Man guy.
No, it's
Nope.
not Spider-Man,
Nope.
but no.
Nope. That's Tom Holland. That's Tom Holland, baby.
Oh, you're right.
No,
I'm so
he was
sorry.
Bane.
It's
He
good.
was
It's good.
in Peaky Blinders. He was in a bunch of shit.
This is how old I am. I'm
Um.
thinking of the Hardy Boys books.
Oh,
Yeah,
Was
you're
he,
right.
are you
wait.
talking about the one that had the weird psychopathic twin movie with
Wait,
the
Tom
psychopath?
Hardy is the one who
Yes.
plays Bane
Yes.
in
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
You were both
he's
right.
those,
he
honestly,
play,
dude, I'm thirsting on
He's
that
hot
one.
he
as
plays
No,
Bane
God,
in
I could take all
The
of
Dark
it.
Knight.
When he
God,
fights
he's
his
hot as
brother.
hell.
While
All
you're
right,
I would
well,
have
let's
his
hear.
babies. I would have his. Well, I can't.
And you should. Well, let's hear your best Tom Hardy impression.
I'm not Tom Hardy. I don't do impressions. I'm not your monkey.
What did you just say?
Bye.
What's going on?
He's like, I'm not your monkey. Okay, well, you sounded like Tom Hardy, and I was going to give you a compliment, but instead, you sound like an idiot. So bye.
Can anybody come up and prove us wrong on any of this stuff, you guys? Or any other topic? Pick any topic that you think the left is wrong about.
How was your day, Truth?
Good, I got a bunch of work done.
Hell yeah, rock on.
Also,
So,
oh, sorry. Go ahead, liberal.
no, Nova. I actually had a question for you.
What's
So
up?
I did double check in with the person that I did my initial interview with, and they
Yeah.
read the text message. So I could probably count on not getting the job if they don't answer back in like 3 or 4 days, right?
Damn.
I know.
Well,
Look,
who
I
knows?
don't.
Who knows?
Maybe
Who
they're doing a
knows?
background check, right?
They could be doing a lot of different interviews, so it's not.
Okay.
We don't know. So just, and if it doesn't, then something else is going to come up. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
They
Okay.
could be doing a background check, actually, and that takes sometimes a few days.
Okay. I'm gonna stay hopeful, but I didn't mean to derail.
Do you have a
Also,
clean background check?
absolutely.
Okay.
Never committed a
Then,
crime.
yeah.
Well, I did fail to stop at a stop sign, but I don't think
Well,
that matters
no,
because
that
that
Yeah,
was
I
doesn't
like
think that
count.
8
that's
years
a
ago.
pretty big crime. From what I've heard, that's a pretty big crime. But anyway,
It's
let's
like
keep the.
really, you're a bad girl.
It was like
You're
8 years ago,
bad,
though.
bad, naughty girl. Naughty,
It was
naughty
like,
girl.
y'all, it was like 8 years ago, though, for real.
Naughty. So naughty.
Guys, I have
Dude.
like 15 speeding tickets.
Oh my
Alyssa's
god.
the naughtiest.
I'm a
Alyssa is the
really bad girl.
naughtiest.
That gives me so much anxiety. I get like scared when I cross a yellow light. I'm not
What?
even kidding you.
I'm driving like I'm in Mario
Stop.
Kart.
Terrified.
I'm like, doo, doo, doo,
I'm
doo.
dead serious. I'm terrified when I cross a yellow light. I'm like, I literally
Okay,
like, take
I'll
a
give
whole
you
gasp and
my.
I'm like,
Wait, Brianna, I'll give you a
I drive like a
little cheat
psychopath.
sheet. So if you pass through a yellow light, if you're halfway through the intersection before
No,
that yellow
no.
light turns
It's
red,
only
you're
if
good to go.
if your tire is crossed over the line before the light turns yellow, you're fine.
Oh, well, see, there you go. Even better. Anyway,
And I really take that to heart.
Loreni, any of those would possibly be correct. Just proved me right, and then she said,
Lauren,
"You don't have to be so rude." Yeah, I fucking do, because you were ignorant, and then you fought about it, and then you found out information, and you're like, oh, I guess you're right. Pronouns are like for us all. Yeah, babe, that was in elementary school. So no, I actually don't have to be nice to you.
Why is she still
You
here?
could
I
have.
asked her to come up so many times. I invited
She's
her.
not gonna come up because she's embarrassed. Oh, Lori. Fucking shocking. Her name is Lori.
Let's try to keep it about the topic or whatever.
That is
I know
about the
I'm
topic.
hypocritical, but it's still. I have to
Isn't
remind you
that
guys.
kind of
What are you
similar to the
eating? What are you
topic, though?
eating? What are you eating? What are you eating?
Great
Potatoes.
question.
Mashed potatoes.
That's really rude to say. Actually, I regret asking.
I want mashed potatoes.
Do you guys
Now I'm
like
hungry.
instant mashed potatoes or real mashed potatoes?
Both.
Real
All of
mashed
them.
potato.
I mean,
No,
real,
real.
but both are good. They're all good.
No, I'll make it.
Have you ever had ranch mashed
real.
potatoes?
Have you ever had brie
Ranch
mashed
mashed potatoes.
Like you just add ranch seasoning or dressing or
Yeah.
something?
Yep.
No. Mm-mm.
It's really good. Try it sometime.
What about brie?
That's amazing. Probably.
Like
I've
adding
never had
brie
it.
cheese into mashed potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really
Yeah,
see.
one of
I'm
my
a fan
favorite
of cheese.
sandwiches.
Mm-mm.
My favorite
Brie and
sandwiches is
apples?
brie sandwich. Brie with pickles.
See, I don't like brie or pickles.
Sounds so good.
No. Mm-mm.
Do a turkey, brie, and apples, or turkey, brie, and
That's
cranberries?
disgusting. That's disgusting.
No, it's so good. I promise you.
That sounds really good.
No, I don't like brie. Nope.
You'd like it in mashed potatoes.
Probably if it was all melted in, but
You would like it in a sandwich.
I just don't like.
You're gonna
It's not
fucking
a
eat it.
funky. I like weird cheeses too. I don't like brie. I don't know why. I've tried so many times to eat it. Like I'm a cheese carne asada, and I don't.
It's definitely
You say
like
cheese
depending
carne
on what
asada.
you use
Yeah.
it with.
By that I mean connoisseur.
I'm a cheese Courvoisier. You know.
The connoisseur makes more
I think
sense
I
than the carne
invented cheese.
asada.
Actually, I'm the inventor of cheese.
I'm a cheese cacciatore.
Yeah.
We do have a new guest, y'all. If you want to age check them.
What do we call you?
Q.
Q?
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to
Okay,
go
anus.
for?
What do you want to talk
in
about?
your- What are you going for in your picture there?
It's an anus. What do you want to talk about?
Wait, what am I going for in my picture? What?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. Really curious to talk about the last one.
Phil, bro.
All right.
Phil, bro,
Finally.
detected. Phil, bro, detected.
Like a troll, like live or what?
No, it's not.
Oh boy.
What about
I'm sure
it?
he already knows.
What about it? Do you think body count, like you should ask someone their body count? You think it matters in a relationship?
Why don't you just tell us what you think, hon? Q, you're
Go
yeah,
ahead,
I
bub.
think that
Let's go, bub.
Let's go, bub.
it was,
Come on, bub.
yeah, bub,
Good
right?
morning, my loves. I wanna say
Oh,
I
hold
have
on.
body.
Oops, sorry. 1 second. Someone else was talking. One
Shut
second.
the fuck up, Mori.
Hold on. It's not your turn yet. Okay. Well, that's weird. Okay.
That was funny as shit.
That
was the
pretty
best
good.
troll ever.
Oh my gosh, there
I
Jesus.
low-key want to know how to do that.
There's a
I'm so
Jesus.
sorry. Was that my
Jesus.
5-year-old? Was that my 5-year-old? Is she awake? Okay, Q, what's up? What do you think about the body count, blah, blah? Let's hear your initial feelings. Q, I'm
Yeah, can
talking
you
to
give
you,
me
bud.
like 15
Sorry you were
seconds?
interrupted by that lady.
It's
Go
fine.
ahead.
Can I get like 15 seconds?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Please
Wait,
be
no, let's let him
appropriate.
talk. I want to hear what he's going to say.
He wants 13 seconds.
13 seconds to
That's
think?
fine.
When you
He
came
has to
up.
wipe his butt. He's
No,
pooping.
I thought he said he wants 13 seconds to talk.
No, I'm back. Yeah, I think that's.
Oh, my bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that investigating your partner's sexual
Investigating
history.
is an interesting term.
Did you
Yeah,
flush the toilet?
What?
Why do you think it's important to even ask that question? Like to your partner?
Yeah, I think
Like when you poop,
that's
did you flush the toilet?
Wait,
what?
can we just like two of us and then like the next two can go? So can me and Alyssa do this one and then you
Isn't
guys
it
can do the
just
next
kind of
one?
like
Yeah, Mahash,
glorifying
Mahash.
sluts, though?
Hold
Not
on,
your turn,
Phineas.
darling.
Goodness gracious.
All right, Q, finish your sentence. We'll be nice. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
We'll see what you have to say.
Yeah, I think that's investigating your partners, specifically for females, is going to be something that one ought to do, because I think that you should
Why?
avoid. Well, I was in the middle of explaining why. I think that you ought to do this because I think that's one
Phil
should.
bro.
Yeah. I think one should avoid women who's had children in the past.
Why?
Okay. So.
But why?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, because of fetal microchimerism.
What is that? Fetal what?
Microkitterism?
Yeah, fetal
I don't know.
microchimerism.
That's not a thing.
That's
Oh,
made up.
It's definitely a thing. What are you talking
Are you
about?
guys done? Because we're ready to kick.
No,
All right, that's fine.
That's so bad.
That's a
Do
fake
you want to
word.
keep talking
You're
to
a
him,
troll.
Alyssa?
No, he's a troll.
I'm not a
He's a
troll.
Phil bro dingleberry,
All
bro.
right, fine.
You're a
You
woman.
realize that's like sexist, right?
What,
You realize you
dingleberry?
made that up off the top of your head, sir.
No, him saying that only investigating females and that you ought
Well,
to
yeah, that
only
was
do that to
questioning.
female partner. That's
But
sexist.
what
And
was he saying? Is that wait, host, can you look that up?
I know
Is
what he's
that
talking about. He's talking about how, like, they think genetics or like DNA from the person you've had sex with still exists in your body after you've had
Oh
sex
my
with them.
god.
But it's actually
It's true, though.
just
It's
it's
the
from
first
a
sibling.
male fetus if you've been pregnant with a male fetus.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we looked that up one time.
Yeah, we looked it up. It's not their DNA does not their splooge does not exist in your
No,
body.
it's like when my sister had a never mind. That's her
Okay, it just sounds like a lot
Hold
of you
on,
guys.
wait, why are you back up here?
I didn't
Jacob,
bring
what do you
him
want to talk
up.
about?
Yeah, how did he get back up here?
I don't know.
I kind of like that profile picture, Jacob. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Are you a op or a
Shine
friend?
bright,
And how old are
shine
you?
bright, don't be shy. Be a
I'm
star
21.
where you live, where you
You're
can
what?
be a star.
I'm 21 years old, ma'am.
Alyssa.
Sorry.
You're 21 years old?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you
That was beautiful.
do you have anything to speak on the panel or are you a friend?
I just wanted to just say something real quick. People nowadays tend to just say whatever knowledge they got, but they tend to just forget about basic decency of just putting respect, knowing that they're inside of a TikTok live that they're not belonging in. And I just hope that people in the comments, they should know like basic respect whenever they put on their stance. So like for example, if you give advice and then advice and another advice without making the other person feel seen or heard, that advice is useless. So we just gotta like make sure that if you share your advice, make sure that the other is like, sharing mutuals or whatever. And in terms of like the four phrases in this displayed image, is that all I could say is that whatever you do is whatever you do, whatever I do is whatever I do. So if someone ever disagree with all of those, at least show some respect, because this is what other people view on, and this is what other people go on. I do disagree on some of this, but I still tend to show respect on these things, because it is what you believe in, it is what you do of, and it is what you just pretty
Okay,
much
Jacob,
support of.
some beliefs
Yes.
are wrong, though.
Yeah, we're fighting against what you're saying is generally true, but we're fighting
Yes.
against things that are harmful.
Oh, may I know like what those are?
Like they're trying to say that trans people don't exist. They're saying that women should not be able to get abortions. They're trying to control.
They're trying to use
kids
God
with-
to implement laws to control people.
Yeah, that's
Men
not
are trying
how a
to
religion should
trying to
work.
SLUT shame women. with body count and control them. So it's harmful stuff. It's not just a willy-nilly opinion.
And
Yeah,
boy,
what
I
you're
could
saying is
go
accurate.
down the list and down the list.
What you're saying
Yeah.
is accurate, but not really to what we're talking about.
Oh, yes.
Also, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, my bad.
I was gonna make fun of the profile picture, but it makes me sound like a pervert, so I don't want to do that.
Am I still? Do
Oh,
I
I'm so
sound like
sorry.
I'm
I
echoing to you
wasted
guys?
your time. I really
Alyssa, you're
apologize.
echoing.
Okay, I'm gonna say
No.
it. His profile picture
No,
looks like what
no,
a turd sees.
No, 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 no,
No, it's fine.
no,
It's
you're
fine.
not. You're not gonna
no,
say
no,
it.
It's fine.
no, no.
It's
Absolutely
all right.
not. Absolutely not.
Do I sound like I'm echoing to
I
you
already
guys?
knew. I
No,
knew
I
you
think
were gonna
you.
say
It's
that.
my,
No, you're good,
I'm the
Nova.
echo problem. Sorry,
Host, do I sound like I'm echoing to you?
I can't
No,
hear it because I'm the one causing the echo.
I don't hear any
There you
echoing.
go.
Yeah, I just really hope that
It's
respect is
because I
really
keep turning it on and off.
I'm just gonna take out my headphones. Is that that's what's going on? Because I'm hearing it and it's driving me bananas.
That happens every
So one
time.
sec.
I didn't hear any echoing. Which I mean, I have before.
Guys, it's because I keep turning my audio on and off
Oh
because
boy.
I'm listening on a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, what are you cooking or cleaning or doing something?
No, I'm just deaf.
Oh, you little old man.
You guys rub my eardrums. I don't know what that meant.
Rub your eardrums.
I'll rub them
Come
with
up
my
here, you guys.
tongue.
Oh wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We still got 60 people in here. Lots of people. Let's
Hey,
get
y'all,
up
do
to
you
like.
hear? I see
I
Nova's
still
box lighting up.
want
Do you hear
Lori
Nova?
to come in. We'll be nice to you, Lori. We just want to have a chat.
Do y'all hear?
Nobody's gonna be mean to you.
Do y'all hear Nova? Her box is lighting up, but like I can't hear Nova.
God
Wait,
damn.
really?
Hello, Nova?
Nova, are you there?
Nova?
You guys are lying to me. You're such a
Nova?
dickhead. I believed it for 2 seconds until host got in on it. If Liberal did it on her own, I would
I
have been
couldn't
like,
stop
"No,
laughing.
I'll drop. But as soon as host was like, Nova, and I was like, yeah, that was it. That was
Yeah, it was a good dead ass
And he
giveaway.
snorted too.
Yeah, it was a giveaway.
Of course, T, if she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to, but then stop fucking coming at me in the comments, eh?
Hey guys, for the next 60 seconds, everybody tap, tap, tap. A lot.
Else.
We're
We
only
should
at
try to get this up
16K.
to
Come on.
100,000. 100,000, y'all. Let's get
We
that.
should be able to hit
Sure.
100,000 in like 1 second.
Let's get those
Host,
6
do you care
digits.
if I just start inviting
we should
people?
be able. We should be able to literally get to like 35, 40
If we
very
get to
easily.
if we get to 6 digits, I'll drop my OnlyFans in my bio.
No, we won't.
Don't say that. I don't know if we can say that.
Be quiet.
They're right.
And you can get banned for that. Do
I
not
wouldn't
say
say
that.
that.
OF.
What they meant was they're going to write a bio for a book.
We're writing a bio for a biography.
We
a
love
normal
TikTok.
biography
we
for
love
a book.
TikTok. We love the TikTok shop.
I've gone into 85 chapters, 785 pages of pure literature, English genius, I guess.
It's on the Pope. It's about the Pope.
It's about the Pope.
About the Pope.
Yep. We're really into
And
the
TikTok
Pope.
I'm a
shop.
fan of the Pope.
You can buy Pope outfits on the
I
TikTok
have a
shop.
blog where I show everything I bought from the TikTok shop.
I do. I also to support. I've literally given the TikTok shop $1,000 this year.
I bought a stuff at the TikTok shop.
I bought this really nice phone holder at the TikTok shop, like the double silicone ones. I love that. I take that
Honestly,
with me everywhere.
everything I bought from there, actually, I really like.
I bought
I bought some dresses.
Not even mine.
I
Those
like to
dresses.
buy
No, no, no.
stuff at the TikTok
This
shop.
is like low key, not promotion, but low key promotion. I bought a really great bed frame for under $35. The TikTok shop, full
bed
of
frame?
Let's
everything.
go.
A
Okay,
bed
so
frame.
during
That
the
was
TikTok shop,
awesome.
we do need to think really quickly. I lost Nova. Oh, there she is. Never mind, I found her. But she's laying in the rain. Nova, get up.
Aw. You lost her. How could you lose her?
Well,
Sometimes you
the
just
way
gotta
that-
feel the rain on your hips.
Get up, honey.
On your hips.
Well, she has arthritis in her front legs.
Feel the rain on your hips.
Yeah, see? I knew that she needed it on her hips.
Wait, what is his beautiful voices? What's going on, y'all? Why aren't
She
you
does
making
have
album?
arthritis on her hips, and the way the barbecue is. Anyway, I literally was like, oh shit,
Seriously?
where's Nova? Because we have construction workers in here a lot, and they've been letting her out just willy
Guys,
nilly.
I just sat on a bug and unalived it on accident, and I'm not even a
As
big
you
person.
should.
I
As you
just
should.
accidentally sat on
You
it.
should ask for forgiveness. Thou shalt not unalive.
Somebody
Okay,
said
here
I
we
should
go.
buy bed frames from Amazon. I did buy one from Amazon, and
Here
it
we go,
didn't come with
host.
all the parts. It didn't come with the
Host?
screws. And
Incoming.
TikTok
Incoming.
came through.
Incoming.
Incoming.
Okay, 20K, everyone. 20K. Come on.
You
Two.
guys
Come
only
on.
did 1,000 likes. Come on.
I could do that in 2 seconds.
It's better than no likes. Let's
I don't
just be
believe there's really
grateful. Be
60 people in
grateful. Be
here.
grateful. There's better than
All
no
right,
likes.
so I think that Neo Blade came in first. So Harvey, if you don't mind muting up. And also, Neo, how old are you? And are you a op or not?
I'm 19. I'm an up, definitely. Like, I'd say I
Host, are
lean
you okay with a
over.
19-year-old in here?
Yeah.
I'm 18 plus. It should be fine.
It's up to us.
Not up to you.
I mean, we're all adults. What's the problem?
It's consent, bro. Just
So
Honey,
chill.
it's
sometimes we do like
fine. You
25
said it's
plus.
okay. But like, Jesus Christ, you're already arguing about your age. What do you have on the panel that you want to talk about? Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm more right leaning, so it's I would not agree with the things on the panel.
Can you
Great.
get closer to your
Thank you.
mic?
Sorry, I would not agree with the things on the panel because it's just it's just a bunch of nonsense. Like, yeah.
Sure. Okay. Do you have any like counterpoints, like at all? Like, why don't you go 1 through 1? Like, go top to bottom.
Men can get pregnant. Men can get pregnant. I don't know.
Do you know what we
Look at
mean?
you
I am
reading.
too African for this. Like,
Do you know what we mean when we say that?
you're talking about trans men.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wowie, wowie. You found the thread.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Some of them
Level of
the
intelligence
hormones.
obtained.
The hormones have not made them infertile, so they can have a baby.
What?
Say what now?
The hormones have not made them infertile, so they can have a baby.
No, trans man or
No,
female
no.
at birth.
Yeah, I know. However, if you have quite high levels of testosterone, then
Yeah, there's a
it would not
possibility of being
affect
infertile. We
your.
know that. We know that that's a risk, and there's a possibility. But not every
It's
trans
a
man is going to
risk.
reach that. It's a risk, yeah. Obviously, that's why we sign informed consent forms to say, "Hey, I'm willing to take that risk." You know, when they're like, "Hey, you might lose your testicles one day when you get a vaginoplasty, Lily," I'm like, "Does that mean I'm going to have kids?" And they're like, "Come on now, let's be realistic." I'm like, "All right, that's a risk I'm willing to take." You know, so I signed my name on the dotted line. It means that I was pretty informed about the decisions I was about to make. So let's not be obtuse, and let's like get to the real conversation and get past the transphobia and bigotry and start talking about science and factual information to support your claim that transgender men are not men. And
Yeah.
also too, like, if you could please clarify to me what your statement of "I'm too African for this" is, that would be very helpful when it comes to trying to understand your standpoint.
This
That
stuff
would be
is
helpful because
just
I'm not sure what that
laughed
means.
at. This stuff, I know you guys are all like American and like by your profile pictures, I'm gonna assume probably white, like European ancestry or something. I don't know. So like you
I'm
wouldn't
Jewish.
understand.
I'm Jewish and Puerto Rican.
Cool.
Native and
Still white
Mexican.
though. Like
Say
you
again?
wouldn't understand. Still white though. Still
I'm not
white.
white at all.
Wait. Say again? Wouldn't understand
Still
what?
white. Still white.
Wouldn't understand like the majority of the population of my ethnicity almost being erased by Germans?
I mean, I was just talking about you
Oh, yeah, I
because
wouldn't understand what it's like to have the majority of my family or my ancestors
I'm
completely
not
erased
talking
from the
about your
face of the planet.
family or your ancestors.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's
understand
like
what it's like to, you know.
All right, let's. We're gonna move past that.
so I
for
We're
now.
asked
gonna move
this.
past that. We're gonna move past that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
I don't
just
think
in
that we
Africa. This
definitely
stuff is just
should,
laughed
personally.
Well,
at. This
it's
But
stuff
yeah,
is
you're
laughed
okay
at.
with
It's
that stuff.
ignored.
You're right.
Of
You're right.
course, I'm not saying that there aren't any trans and
Honey,
LGBTQ Africans, but
There's a
majority of
lot. There's a
Africans
lot.
that's
There's
not
plenty.
laugh at
right.
this
That is
stuff.
very wrong.
Black
That is
trans women
very
are
wrong.
black trans women are like the most endangered demographic in America right now. especially with the propaganda,
Definitely in
fear
Africa
mongering.
too.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely
sure.
in
Of
Africa
course.
as well. And so that's a wild claim that you just made that there aren't.
It's not a wild claim. Talk
Wait, did
to
you
any
say there's not
African.
any in Africa?
Yeah,
I
I
thought you said
didn't.
there.
I
It's
said. I
also in
literally
Africa.
just said that there are, and you know that. So what are you talking about?
Wait, sorry.
Bro.
Hold on. You said there are.
They said
Yeah, you
they
know
say
that.
there
What are
aren't
you talking about?
at
I
first.
said there
I
are.
heard there are, but and then I was like,
You,
yeah, of course.
but you know there are. So like, what are you talking about?
There's plenty.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Doesn't sound like
They
It's due to
usually
ignorance,
move.
correct? Lack of
Yeah, they
information.
usually like move abroad or something because to a more
Because
liberal
lack of
country.
information and education has led to a misunderstanding and then a rampant culture of bigotry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't call it bigotry. I just call it not
It
not
would be.
What is
accepting
bigotry again?
nonsense.
Bigotry
Wait,
is
I
what
don't
would you call?
know.
Wait, what would you call it?
Not accepting nonsense. Like
Oh, that.
that's what
So
it
yes, that
is.
would be bigotry. Yep.
okay.
I
Wait,
apologize.
what the fuck was that? You
That would
just
be bigotry.
admitted that it was problematic and based on ignorance and lack of education, but then you doubled back and said that it was like a good, like
Wouldn't say it's
like a
Lack of
like a
nonsense.
benevolent thing. Like what the fuck was that?
I wouldn't say that it's problematic as long as you're not going out of your way to like hurt
What?
people
As
with
long as you're
like
not going out of
That's
your
what
way.
they do.
Look, as long as you're not going out of your way to defend yourself when you're verbally accosted, physically accosted, as long as you're quiet and you're in the corner and you don't speak up or fight against the oppression that you face, you're good, y'all.
Yeah.
Neo,
What do
I
you
also
mean?
urge you
Heard
to
here
look
first.
up. I would
I
urge
urge
you to
you.
look up the history of trans folks, of queer people, of any of those folks throughout the years in American history and African history and anything like that. And if you see what these folks went through and
I
you
just
have a
think
heart,
I think we're done with Neo pretty much.
I
Harvey,
think
all
what's
right,
up?
that's fine.
I think it's
That's
become
fine.
Also,
for the
problematic.
currently, I don't know if you all
especially
know this, but in Colorado, they did just
Yep. We saw that.
okay.
Yeah.
You saw
Sorry.
the conversion therapy
Yeah.
reversal.
Yeah, what the fuck, you
I
guys?
didn't see
We were just
that.
talking
I
about
didn't
it.
see that. Wait,
I'm
Alyssa
very.
texted to me.
I'm scared
I'll
about it.
yeah. I'll send. Glitch sent it to me.
They
Yeah. It's
overturned the law that outlawed conversion therapy in
We were just
Colorado.
talking about
weird.
it. Yes, we were just
Fuck
talking about it. What, 2 days ago, y'all?
sake.
Yeah, we were. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And
I'm scared about it.
the Supreme Court just did something too.
Colorado.
I mean,
What?
I know that
no
I'm
fucking better.
36 right now, and no one's gonna force me. I'm just scared because I just don't want. I don't want them to make more. I don't want them to do what they did to me to other people because
I don't know what I can
they're gonna fuck people up for the rest of their life.
living in Colorado. I don't know what is possible for me to do to.
I don't know. I always thought going to town halls and stuff like that, or speaking out at public place. I don't know.
Get in touch
Honestly,
with a trans group and call
yeah,
them.
that too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Ugh. Colorado's always being cool. Like, where the fuck are we doing this now?
Isn't
MAGA culture, the MAGA like it, especially with Donald Trump being the way he is, and being such of he calls himself like a god to them, and he kind of rules himself like a cult leader. The what is it? It's called Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, the Stockholm syndrome of his followers kind of defend it, and they kind of add to it to the point where now it's becoming problematic in every other area because their abuse is being allowed and being blatantly defended by somebody who has such a structural power.
Oh, and
Brian? Do you think it's a collective narcissism as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And especially because a lot of these people are indoctrinated and they don't have any education, they're easier to manipulate, which is why he picked them. He literally said years ago, I would run as Republican because they're easy to control because they're uneducated.
And they were like, yeah.
Conservatism is national narcissism. Also, I just looked it up, and it's the Supreme Court that ruled on that case in
so
Colorado.
That's what's scary about it.
They were trying to ban it. They were trying to ban it, and maybe they did ban it, and then somebody sued them, and it went to the Supreme Court, and they said that you cannot. They overturned the protections. Said
No,
you
I'm telling
cannot
you.
stop them from doing therapy
I'm telling you,
or
dude, they're
whatever you
gonna
call it.
hurt. They're gonna hurt people.
That's really
Yeah, it's
They're gonna
fucking
hurt people,
insane.
and
It's
these
crazy.
younger people. I'm telling you, these younger people, dude. I don't think that they're equipped to be able to handle that type of aggressive.
I think people in the past have been a little bit tougher to be, and not to talk shit about people that are now in like younger people are growing up, but I
I think
think
it was just like what happened so many years of being like
yeah,
treated in a certain way. It kind of led to.
yeah,
What do you mean tougher?
just like because we had to experience more, and not even me. I mean, even in the past, like more adversity and trauma, kind of with
I think it's more like classism because the classism and the separation of which the poverty line has moved, and people are like so poor that they have to work 3 to 4 jobs just to make ends meet right now. It doesn't allow them the time or space to think or to do anything other than just make rent
that's a
and
good
just
point.
survive.
Yeah, yeah.
Agreed. And I do think that like I think it's a good and a bad thing like with social media where there is community and there is like space, but there is also like zero privacy and like it becomes like a like right now it's like a like even what we're on right now is a surveillance state, you know? So it's like yes, there is community within that, but and like it feels less exclusionary, but it also becomes more exclusionary in different ways. So it's just different the way that we grew up where and good and bad
Okay,
like
so Harvey, have you been waiting this whole time?
definitely.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. What's up?
No, it's
Look at your patience.
Thank you for
That's
paying for your
very good for
patience.
you. That's lovely.
yeah.
Different.
So it is just whether men can't get pregnant.
No
What do you
way.
mean? Like what?
No
Men
way.
can't get pregnant.
No way.
Harvey, you must have heard some of the conversations we've been having, right? About this.
Trans men are men. They can.
Trans men can get pregnant because they're female.
Obviously.
Yeah. You know what a trans man is, Harvey?
Obviously.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean
So they would be able to get pregnant.
yeah. Right.
Oh God.
Are you okay? Oh, oh my. Oh my.
All right, well, we have 2 others in the comments here. Neoblade wants to come back, so we're not going to do that. And we have Yamal.
There we
You guys
go.
suck at tapping.
Yeah, that's it's.
I bet you guys can't even tap to like 25K. I bet you can't do
I bet
it.
you they can't do it. I bet you
You
they
guys
can't do it.
suck at it.
Somebody in the
Can't
comments
even.
was like, "Wow, asked like begging for likes. Wow, that's pathetic." And I was like, "That's like how lives work. What are you talking about?" And then they were like, "Well, I like the conversation, but like
He
that's
does.
so lame." And I was like, "That's how the conversation stays going, ma'am."
Completely
People
agreed.
don't
But
realize
when
that the only way we get ops are by pushing through the algorithm
That's
with
literally
likes.
how it works.
listen, I completely agree. But when host is like, okay, tap the screen, you're I'm like, don't fucking tell me what to do. I'm the people in the comments being like, don't tell me what to
Should I
do.
change my like
I
psychology
love
on
to be
that?
told what to do.
No, you should do exactly what you're doing.
What I'm trying to do is reverse psychology.
Don't tap the screen. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you're
saying.
doing
You guys
is-
can't tap the screens.
I bet you
I bet
won't.
you
That's
guys can't
would
even
even
do it.
look
I bet.
worse on me.
Look,
I
That
bet
would
you
be-
guys
that
can't
would-
even
background you
affect.
I'd
had,
be like,
You
I'm not
can't.
gonna.
You
I bet you're
can't
not even
effectively tap.
capable of tapping 500 times. I bet you're
You
not
guys
even
can't
able
tap
to
the
do
screen
No, that would be
100
worse.
times.
That would be so much worse.
You guys are so
You should
incapable.
glitch. You should do that background that you had that said tell me why trans men aren't men or whatever. You got a lot of people request on
That
that
honestly probably would be better.
that's a better lot. That's a better background.
But this one's got 60 people for like 2 hours.
That's
other
true.
one had-
Actually, well, to be honest, he did that one earlier and it didn't do that well.
Tell me
Also,
why.
host,
Tell
My
me
bad,
what
y'all.
to do,
I did
Daddy.
it by accident. I did it by accident.
Tell me why.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Ain't nothing but
Nothing
a
but a
heartache. nothing but a mistake. Tell me why.
I
wanna
be
be
the
the
way
way.
I
I
want
want
it
it
that
that
way.
way.
That
We
was
were all
beautiful.
so off. It was
That was
horrible.
beautiful
Guys,
together,
we
y'all.
should
Y'all
have
like a
gotten it together.
choir.
That
Nope, I
was.
think that we should all just like hang
I
up our
believed in you.
cleats, call it.
Should we
No,
start a?
American Idol.
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
let's go.
Yes.
Oh,
You
that
guys were
reminds me.
singing Backstreet
Liberal.
Boys. I wanted to join.
Liberal, that reminds me. So my grandma is here. Not my grandma. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
we're not close. And but she's cool, whatever. And she's watching American Idol. And my dad is outside, and I'm like, Dad, come inside so I don't have to fucking hang out with her. And he's like, no, I'm hanging out with your husband. I'm like, great, I would love to do the same. If you could come in here and I can go out there. And he's like, no, I'm talking to your other grandparents that you like. I'm like, great, awesome. So I had to hang out with my grandma last night, unfortunately, for me.
Oh, don't say
Sold out. Look,
unfortunately.
It
you get
seems
sold
mean.
out.
It seems mean, but she was a real fucking dickhead to my mom. And if I told you the whole story, you would not be on her
Yeah.
side.
Oh,
Even
sorry.
though I sound like a real dickhead for doing this. But anyway, I hung out with her because I'm a nice person.
You are.
And she wanted to watch American Idol. And boy, oh boy, here's the part of the story that matters. I'm watching this, and it's all fucking gospel music.
Oh God, no.
Every single person that comes up, and me and Justin watch The Voice
What is
because we
this
like.
fucking awakening that's happening, y'all? I'm sorry,
It's
my bad.
all gospel music. Every single contestant that comes
The
up, I
Boys,
don't know
that
what.
show.
Literally, oh yeah, we like The Voice. That's fun.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just joined. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about The Boys, that like Marvel kind of show.
I also like that show.
Wait,
Look
really
at that
quick.
cat, though. Look at that cat.
Liberal,
Look at that
what
cat.
what background were you saying?
That's what all the men say when they look between their
Not
legs.
that one.
They say.
No, Liberal was talking about the one that said, "What is something with trans men?"
Yeah. How are trans men not
All the
men?
men say.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all. Wait, Alyssa. Whoa. Wait, y'all. I have to ask a question real quick because y'all know I had bottom surgery last year,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and so like I just started wearing leggings.
Oh, I already know.
Okay. I love a good
I already know where this
question.
is going. I already know.
I just started wearing leggings, and I was biking or whatever. I had like these legging shorts on, and like they were like hugging everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I was biking, and like I swear, dude, I was like riding my bike, and like I was kind of standing up on my pedals, and this dude in this truck was gawking at my vagina, bro.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
That's what
Is
they
that
do.
like is that normal behavior, yo?
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It's weird, but yes.
It's.
That's
I mean,
what
it's
they
weird
do.
of him, but yeah, it's normal.
They just gawk like because then I
Hey,
was like we went to go get something notarized, and then it was like every dude that I walked past, it was like they were just like like they were kind of gawking. I was like, what's going on?
Sometimes there's a thoughtless gawk that happens. And
No.
I'm not trying to like say this is okay, but
Look at Glitch being a misogynist.
I'm just trying to figure out like
Sometimes-
why are
no.
they? But because
I'm
it's
just
like
saying.
looks like they're just zoned. Look, it looks like it just like their eyes are
You
open.
do.
Their
I will
mouth
say,
is
Liberal,
slightly
you have to
open.
be aware of the
I'm
camel
a
toe.
liberal cis woman. You're
on.
gonna
I
get
know.
gawks.
One second.
I'm just-
And
Guys.
yes, of course, but you have to be aware of the Liberal. You have to be aware of the camel toe.
I'm not.
And it going up
Yeah.
your
that's-
asshole.
It was
that's
pretty
the-
strong. It was pretty
Well,
strong, y'all.
I-
Because
you
I
gotta
haven't
make
figured
sure
out how to
you
hide
You
it.
gotta
hold
cover
on,
the
hold on,
camel.
hold on.
I
You
can't
gotta-
hide it. I don't know how to
Like-
hide it, y'all. It's always there.
No,
Alyssa
you know,
has
I saw the
something to say.
picture.
Underwear.
Oh my God.
Right.
You know, I saw
Wait,
the
send me the
picture that you
picture.
posted,
Wait,
and there
what?
was comments galore.
No, I need to
about
see
it.
so I can like see.
You saw that picture? Is it on there? Is it still on my profile?
It was like a couple months ago, so I don't know if it still is.
I'll,
but
I'll,
let's
I'll,
let
I'll,
Allie go because Allie's been waiting, I think.
I'll repost it, and then you'll see it, Nova. I got you.
Okay.
I just don't know how to hide it, y'all, and then they just stare, and I'm like,
gotta
You
wear
can't cover the
some-
camel.
There's a certain type
BTC,
of
cover the
underwear.
camel.
yeah, you gotta.
Sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's not possible.
Sometimes you can't. Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes it's not.
They do make an
It just
underwear
depends on the
now
vagine.
that's like
It just
for that. Like
depends.
it's like a thicker form of underwear.
Yeah, a thicker
She's a
underwear.
Yeah.
she's
A thicker underwear will help.
Like a very good
Definitely.
cotton underwear will cover it.
Yeah.
But Allie, how old are you?
I'm
Are you
37.
married? And do you know folks in here?
I don't. I just joined.
What
But
do
are you
you
friendly?
do you disagree with the background, or what
I
do you
don't
want to talk
disagree
about?
with the background. No, I was just joining because y'all are fun.
She's friendly.
Right on.
We are very fun. We are very fun. Group.
But wait, the gawking thing. Sometimes there's a biological thing where your mind goes blank and you're just kind of looking at stuff, and then
Yeah.
you'll like snap out of it. You know when you're driving and then you like snap out of it and you're like, "Whoa, I was just driving."
Oh
Like I
yeah,
was on
yeah,
total
yeah.
autopilot.
Yeah.
Well,
But
sometimes
like
you snap out
as
of it
a
and you're looking at.
female or any kind of
Sometimes,
trans people gawk.
Wait, let
they're
the
like,
host finish. Let the host.
sometimes you snap out of it and you're like looking at somebody's boobies and you're like, "Oh shit!" I'm like fucking being a weirdo.
yeah. I'm a cis woman. I'm married. I have a kid. I look at girls. Not that like I'm attracted to them, you know. But
That's another thing. That there's a theory that everybody is attracted to breasts because your first memory in this life is like breastfeeding.
breastfeeding, yeah.
Well, that's only if you're
And
breastfed.
yeah,
They
but
don't remember.
Still though, you were still held by your mom while you
yeah,
drank
you
a
still
bottle
have
right
like
next to
the.
her boobie.
You probably still have the
I don't
thing.
love that.
Like you're in the sun's down on your face, and you're all
Is
warm.
this a topic that
and you're with your
TikTok will
mom.
destroy our platform for?
You're with your mom.
I
Yeah,
think I
Think
don't
Is
know.
this a topic
But
that
I
TikTok will
also
take us down for?
probably.
This is
Okay,
not
okay, we should
Oh,
chill.
it
We should
is.
chill.
It
We
is.
should chill.
something we should talk
Okay.
about.
Oh my god,
We
everybody.
should chill. We should chill. We should chill.
You know
Yeah, you're
what
right.
is cool is
Say this
Chill the
like
fuck
I've
out.
heard that TikTok Shop has like a lot of really cool things,
You
and
can
I
buy
bought
a
a
bed
coat
there.
from them. I bought a coat from them that I bring
For
to every
nursing
single
mothers,
Florence.
there
Ma'am?
are plenty of products for nursing mothers, and also if you need baby bottles, there are plenty of TikTok Shop baby bottles, and also
Yep,
T
that's true.
formula
Yeah.
if you need it at a cheap price. Okay,
I
and
bought
also
a
and if you
log
need
a new
of
guest.
furniture and
TikTok
bed
Shop.
frames.
Yes.
Furniture and bed frames are
Yes,
wonderful on
yes,
TikTok Shop.
and there's
I
a nursing chairs, and we have a new guest.
I needed a log one time, and I bought a log
Really?
on TikTok Shop.
There you go.
Mr.
Anything you want.
Scramble.
There it
What is
is,
your
y'all.
age, and are you an op?
An op on this prompt?
Yes.
Yep.
I
No,
would
op
say
in
I'm an op.
general.
Yes, I'm in my 30s. Yes, I'm post-op. Yes, that's right.
No,
What?
that's not what we asked.
Oh, you just said
I know what you meant. You were saying like, am I an op just generally?
Opposition.
because it was like
Position,
an obvious
missionary? I don't know
understanding
what
with
you
like
mean.
context, but like you're
Please
being a
be
dickhead about it. But
respectful.
anyway.
Please be respectful, and don't be
Opposition.
disrespecting my friends like that.
Who
for
picks
real.
that position?
That's kind of a romantic position.
Second base.
It is a
Your
very
early
because you get to look in the
30s.
eyes. You can
Can I
look in the
bully
eyes.
cis women in the chat?
Shut
Mr.
up.
Fairfield.
Scramble, Mr. Scramble,
I'm fixing to fuck
Scramble.
you.
Are
Yes.
you
Prompt.
Now you need to calm down.
Am I
are
prompt?
you stop
No,
it?
Am
what
I
about the prompt?
post-prompt?
Are you prompt?
Are you
Chopped?
early 30s, mid 30s, late 30s?
Uh,
I'm gonna
I
cuss
like
everyone
long.
out.
I like long walks on the beach. Or what else? you want?
Arbitrary
You
question.
can answer the question.
I could. Well, I'm over 18. If that's what you want to know.
No, you got to answer.
I still
how
want to
old you are.
know your age.
I'm in the mid. I'm in the mid.
Questions.
I bet you're mid 40s
No,
or
no way.
mid 20s.
He's 33.
I just said I'm in my 30s.
Well,
He's 33.
Wait, say that again.
actually, what
Mr.
year were you
Scramble?
born?
What is this?
All right,
TikTok.
let's calm down. We got to calm down. All right. All right.
What? We
Everybody,
ask everybody what year
hold
they
on.
That's
were
a
born.
Everybody
Okay,
take a
that's
deep
good.
breath.
You asked it.
Everybody take it.
You
It's just
guys
we're all.
are
This
weird.
is the internet.
Hold
Don't
on.
mind.
You guys are
I'm in
weird.
charge of this now. Everybody calm down.
Alyssa.
the ship now. I'm the captain now.
Ew, shut up.
Never heard of that meme?
Yeah, you are.
Everybody
in
calm
your
the fuck
30s.
down before I freak out. All right. Okay.
Don't tell me what to do, Alyssa.
Oh, I will tell you what to do.
Ooh.
tell you what to
I have a
do.
different topic you want to talk about? Or
No,
no?
shut the
All
fuck
right,
up.
go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
come on.
Ask him your questions. No, but go ahead.
I was wondering why white women make out with dogs, but that's another story.
What?
No, because it has to do
That's
with
not
this.
inappropriate for life.
Ew, what?
You cannot say anything like
No,
that.
there's
That's
this
gross.
vet, and she like
No, there's this
overdoes it
vet,
with the
and
dog.
you
It's
should
like,
just stop
what are you doing?
talking because
No.
it's
All
not
right.
on
It's a white woman
topic.
thing,
We're about
I
to
It's not
saw
on
that TikTok
topic.
with the
literally
lab.
and I'm a white person too. So.
It's not
Don't
on
talk about
topic.
that.
Everybody,
It's not on topic.
everybody.
I tried to say it. I tried
It's
to
pretty
tell
bad.
Ew,
I'm
that's gross.
I'm
Pretty
gonna
bad
start
saying
being
you're thinking
Birmingham.
about it.
Yeah,
Here's the
if
thing,
you're a
host.
veterinarian,
Lilith
should
is
you
like
be doing
a
that with pets?
Host.
Lilith
I'm gonna
is like
stop going
a
Birmingham.
professional at protecting the live now.
Also, I'm from Birmingham.
Look, I'm trying my hardest. Can you please
Host.
stop? Excuse me?
Everybody,
What?
Can you please?
everybody, shush.
You guys
We're
shut
not.
Everybody,
up.
shush.
Can we just please calm down? You do not need to go into your fantasies on live. I understand that you want to be in front of an audience of women while you discuss these things.
Ooh.
While you get your little thing going on. Please chill. We're going to keep the live safe for our host. Also, too, we're going to show respect to everyone on this panel because they're my friends, and you're not going to disrespect them. Period.
Beautiful.
Blank.
Now,
Blank.
address
And
the prompt. Period.
Let's go back to the questions.
Wait, everybody, whoever. Okay.
Also, too, I'm trying to put my nipple ring in, y'all. So just get back to the
Okay, you
prompt.
can't. Okay, now
Protect
you
the
lost
prompt.
me at
Meanwhile,
that. You
I
lost
was
me at
about
that.
to ask,
No, you lost
why
me at that.
worship a
protect the
bad
prompt while I
god?
put my nipple ring on.
You
No,
guys are trying to
don't say it
sabotage me.
again.
I also
God damn it!
You guys
Everybody
don't
mute your
say
mics.
that.
started.
Really trying to protect the prompt. over
Everybody
there.
mute your mics
Shut
right
up, dude. It's
now.
like 7 pieces to this thing. Chill.
I mean,
You're
I
all
would love
getting
to see it,
muted.
but everybody mute your mics right
You're
now.
all getting muted.
I'm gonna mute myself. Glitch,
This is
you go
fucking
ahead.
hilarious. But you guys are gonna
You know
ruin
I
it
am obsessed with all.
all.
You know I'm obsessed with you guys. Just
Shut up.
we
Is
can't
my
talk
mic
about
on
that.
right now?
So. All right, Glitch, go ahead.
Is my mic even on? Is my mic on?
Nobody could tell you because we're on mute.
We were told to stay on mute.
No,
Yeah, your mic is on, dude.
No,
We
it's
can
not
hear
for
you.
you. I was joking with him because I'm his
You guys are
friend.
crazy. You
I'm just
guys are wild.
doing a natural biological process with aluminum. Chill.
Yo, somebody invite Rocky up because he's so bold in the comments. It's hilarious.
You know what you can buy? You can buy at the TikTok shop? Rings.
you can buy lots
Rings.
of rings there. Lots of all kinds of different rings.
Yo.
So many rings at the TikTok shop.
Even
you.
silicone soft rings.
You
Okay, that's enough of
Stop
that.
it.
That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Wow. I didn't even say anything bad. I was talking about a piercing, y'all.
Yeah,
Get out
but
of here,
you can't.
Scrabble.
I don't think you could talk about it. Wait. He didn't do anything.
Oh.
He was fine. He didn't even say anything weird.
Oh, okay. We should bring
Oh,
it
yeah.
up.
Somebody
I forgot.
keeps dropping me. This is a problem with having mods. You know.
It's because everyone's
First of all-
talking. Even though I want to hear all
Hey,
these
I've done
ladies talk
lives here and
forever.
there. I once had 700, 800 people, and I never done mods. I've always just myself.
That's
Okay.
ridiculous.
I don't
You
believe
don't
in
have it now.
mods.
You don't have it now. So let's just.
Well, that's because I haven't gone live.
Okay.
It's a
The
curse.
last time I did a live, I had 800 viewers.
Okay, well, last time you did a live was when we don't
It
care.
was a while back.
What do
It was
you
a
think
while
about the background? What do you think about the background?
Okay,
It's
should
a
I run
curse.
through it?
Yeah, go ahead. Run through her. Go ahead.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Let's see.
Okay. How is a trans man not a man? Well, because transitioning, quote unquote, can't make you another gender that you're not.
That's not even what trans is. So
Also,
you're
everyone,
already
let's just
off.
let the host talk.
You're already off to the wrong start.
Well,
That's
the point is, it doesn't matter what you try to do to
No,
yourself.
hold on. The thing you said wasn't even accurate. So what are you
I
talking
don't call
about?
it transition.
That's not what trans means. What do you
Or
think
just in your mind, right?
What does trans mean?
Trans. Well, I mean, it depends who you ask.
I mean transgender.
It depends who you ask. I mean, some people
Yeah,
think.
that's true about everything.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
My answer is, it's tough because it's like, which one do you go with? Do you go with if someone thinks they're another gender than they are, or if they actually do an action?
But that's
in
not.
regards to
You're
that.
misrepresenting what they say.
But they say different answers, and you just conceded.
No, trans people.
How do you
don't-
misrepresent something when people have different opinions?
No, I'm not talking about, dude.
Okay, well, here's my thing.
Trans
as well.
people
So-
don't give different answers about who they are. They're not like some of them say that they're the other gender. Some of them say that they're this gender. Some of them say that they're changing genders. It's not like we know what transgender is.
All right, so go ahead and say it. If
But
it's
you don't. You don't know what it is.
interpretation, one definition.
You don't even know what transgender is.
Well, because the problem is you get some people say you could just think it a certain way, and other people say that you have to do something about
Yeah,
it to
a
make
lot
you
of
that thing.
people, there's opposition to everything that's real. Yeah. So some
Okay.
people are informed and know what gender is. Some people think it's like a weird mental illness or whatever. So what are you going to do?
But regardless
Come
of
for
people's
you, bad
interpretation,
boys.
regardless of
It seems
people's,
like you're avoiding defining it because you don't know what it is.
well, just give me your definition then, if you know what it
Fuck
is.
was that?
It's an incongruence between sex and gender.
Is that your
Okay, so
climax
then
noise?
that would align more with just someone thinking how they feel.
I told him to growl again.
This is a mating call, y'all. This is the
That's
mating
more
call.
aligned with the gender dysphoria.
It was kind of hot.
No,
Okay,
you don't
so
even
when
know
we're
what
talking
gender
about
dysphoria
when
is.
we're talking about gender dysphoria, we're talking about a distress from the marked incongruence that's there with the neurobiology of a transgender person that differs from their sex assigned at birth. So you're talking about the stress-based condition that arises with a transgender person when that incongruence becomes too vast. So, for instance, most transgender young people, right, that haven't really gone through like a peak male puberty, are still going to have very feminine characteristics. They might not have distress. For some individuals, they might go through a spike in testosterone that masculinizes them, that causes their distress to increase. And when that distress increases, we see various symptoms across transgender individuals. Some individuals are very dangerous to themselves, and they can partake in self-harming, which is not very good. We know that. We don't want people self-harming. That's why we have like institutions and procedures in the medical field to accommodate and help protect people that are suffering from self-harming. So when we're talking about gender dysphoria, we're talking about the stress-based condition that arises in a transgender person from the marked incongruence. Being transgender, I would say, is just having that marked incongruence. Some transgender people, their marked incongruence is not super vast. In some cases, just socially transitioning is okay to quell that marked incongruence. For a transsexual woman like myself, there was no way that I was ever going to be able to get over my stress and like my severe stress when it came to my gender dysphoria. I think ultimately it was after my top surgery, but I had a huge relief after I had bottom surgery, and then I had vocal feminization surgery, but I still had a little bit of distress until I had my top surgery. Once I had my top surgery, I still have some distress, but
Was
it's
that
manageable.
after the vocal feminization surgery?
Yeah, I had my top surgery last. So I did my
okay.
yeah, I did my
'Cause
breast
that was the
last.
last. I remember you doing that.
Yeah, I did bottom surgery first because it got
That's
to the
like,
point
I feel like a lot of people don't do that first. That's
they
like,
don't.
yeah,
But I couldn't take a shower
yeah,
or look
sure,
in the mirror or
sure.
use the restroom without feeling a severe level of distress and
Yeah.
then having symptoms. So, but yeah, I think that if for every transgender person, it's different. Like some transgender people, like I've never had facial feminization surgery. For some transgender people,
You
like
don't need to.
I
To be
know,
honest.
like my partner, that was the first thing that she did, and it was because her face caused the most dysphoria, and it exacerbated her stress condition. I'm sorry to monologue on this, but I just wanted to let you know that when we're talking about trans, gender dysphoria is like a whole different aspect of being trans, and that has to do with when everyone says, "Oh, it's a mental disorder," right? They're really talking about gender dysphoria, which happens when that incongruence becomes too vast and stress becomes very apparent, and then obviously symptoms after that.
Yeah.
Sorry for the monologue.
No, thank you for sharing that.
I mean, I'm a male myself, and like I have obviously the complete opposite view on that. You didn't have any sense in your mind, like, ooh, like that's my boys, and like I'm getting rid of them, or like, ooh,
Nope.
like any
Nope.
like.
Okay, absolutely
Nope.
not. That's
Nope.
what I
No?
don't. That's what I don't understand. Right?
No, but in
That's
my mind,
because
when you're saying that, like I can never imagine myself doing that because it's just like, oh man,
yeah,
like
because you're a
I grew up
man.
with it.
Wow,
Because
I
you're a
wonder
man.
why, bud.
It's,
I
You're a
wonder why,
man.
bud.
Like, okay, like would
I
you
don't know,
ever
because to me, it's like
like would
cutting
you
off
ever
a limb
If
or
I
something of
had
mine.
that, I would be so uncomfortable. I would be so in distress. I would not feel well. It would not be good.
Did you not understand what they just
I
said?
hate to interrupt,
Yeah, I
but I
do.
am falling asleep
It's
on
still
live. I'm
rough though,
so
because even
sorry.
if you don't
Oh,
like it,
okay.
like I'm sure it was
We'll see you,
painful.
love.
Sorry you didn't get much chance to
Good
talk.
I'm
Come
sure
back.
it was
night.
Come back
painful,
another
right?
time. Thank you.
I will. Good night.
Have a good night.
So wait, you said you're attracted to well, you said your partner. Well, and also first off, if you don't want to get into it, your own
I'm
personal life.
pansexual. I'm
Oh my god,
pansexual.
that's
Okay,
the thing that like you
well,
wanna
can I ask you a question about
make
that?
sure
That's not
about?
even relevant to what
It's
we're
not
talking.
my sexuality and like who I'm attracted to is
No, not
it's
you
not even
specifically,
relevant.
just a general question. That like,
Hmm?
from my view of it,
I
it
do want to
seems
address what you just said though.
about cutting off your boys.
Oh my god.
First of all, they weren't the boys. I don't know what that means, but
The
like
dingling.
Can you
I
not be
bet that
weird,
he's the
bro?
type
okay,
of
all right,
Stop
dad.
being weird.
but
Please,
look,
please
listen.
stop.
Wait,
We can do it.
please.
We can do an
What do you want to say? The actual
okay.
technical terms?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Just
Liberal.
We can just. It's fine.
I bet he's the type of dad at a like quote unquote like gender reveal. If it's like pink, he's like, oh my god, it's the worst thing in the world.
Yes.
It's the worst.
It's no, I've never been able to relate to that feeling that you're describing. I think you have an attachment. Well, obviously you are very male-centered, man-centered when it comes to your identity. Your phallus is probably very pinnacle to your identity, self-worth, which is I'm not trying to shame or nothing, but like it is for like a lot of people.
Wait, this could
And
be harassment, so don't do that.
yeah, we should not do that.
I'm not laughing.
Uh, and so
You better calm yourself right now.
yeah,
You better shut your
yeah,
mouth.
we see you.
Well, that's because it's not a good faith panel.
But when it is a
No,
good faith panel, I'm actually trying to have a
Sir?
conversation with you. So I don't correlate with those feelings because we have well, one,
I
we
need
have two
you.
different psychologies, but also
I'm
we have
gonna.
two different neurobiologies. You are varied. You're a man, and a lot of your
And so are you.
identity. Okay, please don't. Okay, I'm
Yeah, you
not
are.
gonna.
You are a
I'm
man.
not even gonna take offense to that.
Because I
It
have a
doesn't
different
really
view.
matter how you see me. I will just.
Well,
I'm
because the
just gonna
truth is the truth.
I'm going to make one statement. I will always be the woman I am. However you see me is fine. Say what you want to say. Not offended. We have two different experiences. We both may be male, but I am a far different type of male than
Because
you.
it's a bad faith panel. That's why, Rocky.
And you and I, we don't have the same thought processes. That's why I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you. And like you're really trying to do anything to antagonize me and bring out some type
Because
of
I'll be
like.
meaner than they are.
Honestly,
I'm too nice.
Oh wait,
y'all.
where did he go?
I'm too nice.
He said some. So Rocky, I'm not sure if you were here, but he said some offensive things. At the
Wild
beginning.
things.
Like things that were not okay. It was not good.
But I will insult him.
It was not.
That's
It was
my
not
fam.
nice.
Was I being too
Also,
nice, y'all?
you guys
Yeah,
think that
Rocky.
Nova
He
deserves
didn't.
a treat
He didn't. Yes,
on
absolutely.
liberals fucking absolute grandstand? Nova, come here, cutie pie.
Wait, what's a grandstand?
Like you did 10 out of 10.
Oh, we should put the background back on.
No bad.
Don't we?
Yeah,
Don't you?
treat.
Yeah, Rocky.
What's going on?
You didn't hear what that person said at the beginning. So
All right, I'm
I
gonna
want to
mute
join
this.
and we can explain.
Am I too nice, y'all?
No, we're just don't. God damn it.
I'm trying to
I
get him
think
to
that
put
you
the
are
background back on.
very. I think that like what you have. I think that what you have to say, liberal, is like 10 out of 10. I think that sometimes
I think Rich is gonna
I
get
would like to defend you a little bit more.
a spanking.
I don't think that. I think that like what you have to say is like I don't think that you should change anything that you're doing.
Okay.
Personally, because I think that like if you got any more, then people would be like, "Oh, you're just doing this and that and this and that and this and that," you know.
I'm trying
So I
to.
think that what you're doing currently is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
everything you
do my
said
best
was
to be like
very
respectful.
scientific and
You're diplomatic, scientific, and you
diplomatic.
just
Yeah.
prove them wrong with kindness. You like killing them with kindness.
I mean,
Like
I'm
there's been
not trying to
multiple
be mean.
there's been multiple times where they're like totally out of line and you're just like, hey, what's up? I'm human. Hey, I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
Absolutely.
Hi, what's up? I just want to live my life. And they're like, oh shit. Cool. Fuck. Like,
And which is why the guy like crashed out. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
which is why the guy that crashed out last
there's a lot
time.
of background noise.
I
Sorry,
know.
Nova,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll mute up and then I'll come back when I'll come back when I'm not moving around.
Okay. I'm gonna use the Banyo real quick, y'all. Everyone, let's like the live. Let's get the live, the likes up to 30,000 if you can, y'all.
Yeah,
Let's
we
get
got
up.
to 20K. Let's do it.
Oh, good job, guys.
30,000.
Hell yeah. And
Is there
let's
really 60 people in here?
there really
Some of
is.
them are probably sleeping, but yes, there are.
Everybody, I don't believe you guys. Everybody comment something. Everybody
Even if it's
comment
an
something.
emoji.
Well, look,
Everybody
Glitch,
comment your favorite number.
Glitch, you've been going live consistently, so like this is gonna be your base number for a bit. The longer you run your lives and the more consistent that you run your lives for longer, the higher the number is going to go. I know this from like doing it for like 5 years straight. So like right now it's like 53. You stay live for another hour or two, it's going to jump to 100, and then your consistent's probably going to be 75 to 100, and then it's going to keep growing from there. That's kind of how Dean and Parker did it. I watched them for like so many years
Yeah,
do
but
it.
mine goes to like 50 or 60, and then it goes back to like 10 or 20.
That does happen. I don't know, but I feel like
It's
it's
the it's the
time to
bananas.
Yeah. We've been
It's the
doing better
banana.
with all that.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off, Alyssa. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. You can cut me off whenever you want, baby.
Also, too, y'all, I didn't realize this. I forgot to tell you. My daughter's I think I already told you, but my daughter's having her second baby, y'all, and my sons are officially in their own plays.
Wait,
And
how far along is she?
she's like 3 months along, and she's getting remarried.
Oh,
I know. I'm so excited. I'm proud of her. Like,
how old is she? Wait, how old is she?
she's 19,
Oh
and
gosh.
I was talking.
She's
I was
getting
talking.
remarried?
I know, dude. She's speedrunning life.
Well, you know, what are you gonna do? Well,
But honestly, dude, the
I
first
haven't even
father.
been proposed to once, so
Look,
yeah, good for her.
the father of her first child like literally doesn't want, like, has not really contributed at all, doesn't want to contribute at all, and like this guy's a chef, and he's like, I guess he's all right. We're just kind of like we're side eyeing right now. We're kind of like side eyeing. We're like, But I think he's got a job. He's a chef. He's got working on a good restaurant.
Oh, that's
And
cool. That's
they
cool.
got their own place. So I mean, I'm kind of optimistic, and then like I'm trying to be supportive.
See, only like 10 people commented a number.
Yeah, yeah. Carbon used to do that a lot. He'd be like, "Okay, everybody vote on this thing. Like put a smiley face or a frowny face if you're listening." And it
Usually
would
only like 10% of the people vote, I've noticed.
yeah, because people are just on here sleeping. Yeah. I'm in your dreams.
You are.
You know what? You want more viewers?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
I could,
Let
you
them
know,
listen.
wait, Glitch, you want more viewers?
I mean, yeah.
Oh God, what are you gonna do?
I can look, y'all. I'm all for promotion. I love using the promotion tool in this app. I can get for an hour.
No, because you're talking about paying for it.
Bro, it's called promotion.
Let you just be promoted. Glitch,
What?
calm down.
Bro, fuck it, dude.
Are you talking about paying?
I know
Okay,
what she's talking. I know what she's talking about.
Listen, I have literally enough in my balance to cover this, bro.
No, don't do it right now.
No,
especially.
no,
It's
no,
too
no,
late
no,
right
no.
now.
Yeah,
We're
no.
gonna find out. We're gonna find a day. I have enough in my balance to promote
No.
you. So whatever day
Not
we go
tonight.
live. Not tonight. Not tonight. I'll say.
No, but don't even do that.
I told him I would pay for it too, like 5 times.
You guys, it's just.
No, that's wild.
But it's
Host,
just
I
a.
will never
it's
say
just
that
a
I'll pay
gimmick.
for it. That's
It's
wild.
a gimmick.
But it,
It's
Yeah,
not
that's
though.
You guys,
That's the thing.
you get engagement for the time that you pay for, and then it just goes back to zero, and everybody
yeah,
leaves.
exactly.
but the
It's like a.
look, y'all. I'm trying to. Glitch. I'm
Okay,
trying to.
let me give a different topic. So this is kind of sad.
I would feel so
This is
guilty if
gonna
you guys did
help
that. I wouldn't like
No,
engagement.
it.
it's better than giving you like $175 worth of gifts.
Okay, so chat, chime in too, because I actually genuinely want to hear people's point of view because I don't really know what to do. So my grandma, who I do not have a really great relationship with, but we're okay. She's my dad's mom, is here, and her bestie that she lived with in Palm Desert died unalived. And so now she's here. She lives in Oregon with us. But she's lost ability with her bladder. And so Alyssa, you know, when you're after birth, you have those like super big pads. That's what's going on. But it goes them in the garbage and it permeates the whole house. And I don't know what to do.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like
You need
I came in from soccer and it's so bad.
you need the
The diaper
for
genie,
the
right?
diaper
I have
or
I
just
have
even like the
one.
diaper little baggies for
Right, but
dogs
like
or for babies, like when you
but
put the diaper in
honey,
the bag.
how do I so she's moving into her own apartment and I don't want her to bring her friends over and they think
Does
that
she
she's
know this? Is
she
she aware?
doesn't. She does not.
Okay,
No.
somebody has to tell her. Yeah.
So I'm the only one that's going to tell her.
Then you should tell her. Just tell her.
But how do I tell her? She's going to be so embarrassed.
No, well she Wait, where did what? No, well I mean not that she should be embarrassed, but she just
No,
needs
this
to
is
know.
bad on viewership.
Thanks, Jamie.
What the
Where did
fuck?
Lilith
No,
go?
God damn it. Hang on.
No, she should know. She needs to know. You don't have to say like,
No,
"Oh, you
but is she
gross,
like
gross thing."
Alzheimer's? Is she coherent or is she like Alzheimer's person?
Is bad. Oh, I think she said I'll be right back.
I was gonna say if she has like memory problems.
Can I be on
and
the
she's-
other? Just one second.
if she has like memory problems and she's like Alzheimer's, I don't know if I would say it to her because it's just gonna make her feel bad and she's not gonna remember anyway.
Yeah, it's not that she does
stay
have so
muted.
she had brain surgery, but she doesn't have like she does a little bit. I think that she would remember. I don't, but she's like a very like showsy type of woman.
Okay,
Where like
you know what?
she likes, you know.
You know what you should do though? You need to just get a diaper genie, like
I have
like,
one. I have
like a
one.
fancy one, or the one you
No,
have.
I have like the literal diaper genie.
And you just need to put it in her bathroom and be like, this would be helpful for like, you don't know to say like, and then just let her, she can do
And
it
you don't think
herself.
that that's gonna be fucked?
Do
I'm
Black
so scared
Lives
to
Matter have
embarrass
an
her.
Can you please stay muted until it's your turn?
But why? I mean,
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
you be
oh yeah,
embarrassed
I got you,
anyway?
lesbian.
Yes, of course. I just feel fucking bad. It's so sad. I think it's just sad in general to see the person that
I
even
think
though
you can
like
explain it in a really like kind,
I just feel really
comforting
fucking
way.
bad.
I feel like
I don't know
you
that
can.
it needs to be a
I think I
conversation,
could.
does it?
I'll talk to her. Let me talk to her. I could be.
It doesn't need to be a
Truth,
conversation,
wait
does it?
1 second, y'all. Truth, can you please approve my request? I literally have free promote points, and they cost me no money.
Do it. Do it right now.
I literally
It's
earned
too
them
late.
from. I've earned
Do
them
it.
from going live
It's
myself.
too late. I don't even want to stay up that late.
It's
You
not
know
even
what I
that
mean?
late. It'd just be to boost your engagement for next time you go live.
Do Black Lives
Does it help for
Matter?
next time?
It does. It helps for next time. It will help. It will help code your platform
Let's
to
just
push for
not
the
know like
FYP.
that.
So what
I
are you
hate it
talking about?
myself.
You don't
What's
have
your-
free
Do
stuff. You're
Black
lying.
Lives Matter? Hell
It's
no.
literally was free. It said 000.
How?
I don't because people gift me on this when I go live, and I have them in my balance. I don't cash this shit out. I just
Oh yeah,
re-gift it
and
to
like
y'all.
yeah, you used to get gifts out galore.
Yeah, I just re-gifted to y'all. I just instead of sending you a gift, I just did the promote thing. Just approve it.
It will help for next
You
time.
already
though.
did it?
Yeah, of course, because it offered it.
You have a question?
Let's
Do
just
black
say
do black
that's very
lives
nice. Thank
matter?
you.
Thank you.
Of course, because
Do
I want to
do
support your
do
platform,
black
Glitch.
lives
I think you're
matter?
doing awesome.
Okay, but I just don't want you to
Julian,
spend
are
like a lot of
you
money.
She didn't
a
I'm not
spend any
spending
money.
no money. Don't worry
Do
about
do
that.
Okay, thank
I
black
you.
get
lives
gifted.
matter?
Thank you.
You're
Goodness
welcome, Julian.
gracious.
Hush, dude.
Okay, liberal, what do you want to give me?
Do
I'm
black
just kidding.
Dude, I
lives
want to
I'm
get.
matter?
just kidding, baby.
Wait till I get my paycheck. Don't worry.
But anyway,
Shut
that thing we were
up.
talking about, I don't want to get back into it a lot, but I don't know if you need to talk to her about it. I would just put the thing in there
Just put the
As
thing
you
in
can
there.
see,
and she'll
as you
figure
can
it out.
see, look
Okay.
at the
Yeah,
views.
that
As
I
you
that's
don't.
what
can
I was
see.
thinking. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
People are
And you
old
could
people are
even it could
weird.
even be like you could just put a little sign on and be like diapers in here. Does anyone else have a diaper in the house? Like babies?
I have a
Like
No,
diaper.
babies?
All right,
No,
we
wait,
got
doesn't she
75
already use
people in
them?
the
I have a
live. We got
diaper on.
75 people in the live. Let's go ahead and get this up to
I
30K.
have a
yeah, we
diaper
gotta.
on.
But
And
that's literally what I was
let's
saying.
go
I
ahead
was
and talk to
like,
Julian.
to my
Julian,
sister, I was
that's
like,
76
insane,
people?
dude.
Whoa.
I told
Alyssa,
you.
that's what I was saying to my sisters. I was like, if I had a baby in this house
And it
that
could
was
just be
still in
in there.
diapers, it would be so fucking easy.
You know what you could
But
tell
anyway,
her? You could be like, I, after giving birth, sometimes have to wear big pads because I pee my
oh,
pants.
good idea.
And then it could be like, so I
Good
have this in here. So if you
idea.
want to use it too, even though you don't, you could be like, if you want to use it too, feel free.
Good idea. Oh, that's it. That's the one. That's the one.
Because then it's like young women, old women, we're all using it. It's
Mhm.
fine.
And also, she's an older woman. She's been through all this kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but she's like the type of older woman that's like prim and proper. She always looks like she's at our house, like fully dressed, like glammed,
Oh,
like
that's
that
so
type
cute.
of thing.
Well,
yeah.
and
It's
that's
not.
why,
She's
so
not a
that
nice
way, I
person.
think if you say you also, this, you have it in there for yourself. And you could even,
Yeah.
I don't know, you could fucking lie and say
Lilith is doing
that
some secretive
that
shit.
your daughter sometimes has accidents, so that's why you have it.
Lilith is on some secret missions. I
Not
can
to
tell.
throw, I mean, I've lied and said my kids are sick before for some
No,
Okay,
totally.
anyway,
And
let's
Alyssa,
try
we can
to get
workshop
some
it later.
oppositions in here,
we
guys.
can workshop it later. Okay.
Let's try to get some ops in here, you guys. If you guys disagree with anything on the panel, come up and talk to us.
And good luck.
Trans men are men.
All right,
Black
this
lives matter.
Julian dude wants to come back in. Never mind.
Julian, you just talked too much. You kept interrupting. Do you actually have something to talk about, Julian? Like, tell us what you disagree with.
And if you're cool.
CJ, what do you want to talk about?
Fuck. Might get kicked, but how's a trans man not a man? Because he's not a fucking man.
You won't get CJ. You're not going to get kicked
Well,
Black
if you don't
Lives
say anything
Matter.
weird.
He's going to.
He's going to. That's what I think. The way
how's
his
a trans
voice.
man a man? He's not a fucking man.
Man,
Black's my murder. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm so glad I'm not like that.
Me too.
You're not a fucking man. God damn, dude.
You think
You
you
just
think
said
the
I
three
was
of us
gonna
would be
get
here if
kicked.
you
I
One
were?
just
second,
got
CJ.
kicked.
1 second, CJ.
Wait, who brought him back in for what purpose?
No,
My
I.
bad.
Oh, liberal.
How
My
are you
bad,
You
on
y'all.
that?
dirty little loss.
My bad, dude. I was a little lost. I was away from the table, y'all.
Yeah, you were on a
You're a
secret
dirty
mission.
little loss, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I am a dirty little loss. I mean, I was earlier. I'm not gonna lie.
She's a wee loss, but she's a dirty little loss.
Ooh, that was
And
good.
who knows what's going to happen here,
What's going
guys?
on,
I have no
Dirty
idea what's
little
going to happen with my
loss.
accent.
Dirty.
What is
Nobody
that?
knows.
That was
I
funny,
certainly
Nova.
don't know.
Wait, do you have an Irish
Thank
accent for real
you.
though?
Nova, that was funny.
That's Scottish.
That was
You
funny.
fucking bitch.
That was a
God
good
damn
one.
it.
That
I
was.
fucked.
But I thought it was Irish, but it was funny.
I think that could have gone either
It's
way.
Scottish.
That could have gone either way, but it was good.
Goddamn assholes.
So dirty.
No,
It was dirty.
Dirty.
as much because you guys have given me a little bit of encouragement, you will regret it. I promise you.
I thought Scottish was more like guttural, like
I
fucking
can't.
dirty.
No, it's like so like
They cut off
Irish
the
is
word, all
like
the words off.
so Irish is always like a question mark at the end, where like
Yeah, they go.
the Scottish is always
What
just
is
like a
Hugo?
statement at the
Oh,
end.
What is
for
So it's
this?
like
fuck's sake.
1 second, Hugo.
so
1
it's like
second.
I what?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Got new
Yeah, it's
guess,
more
y'all.
Money gun,
Scottish.
money gun, money gun, money gun.
My
See,
God.
this is exactly what I was trying to tell
This
You
is what
you.
I
sent
got
us a money gun.
AK, how fucking
Thanks,
dare
Rocky.
you? Come up
That's
here
so
and teach me then.
nice.
All right, Hugo, what is your age?
W's in the chat for Rocky.
Hugo, what's your age?
28.
28. And which country do you reside in?
UK.
UK. Okay, which part of the UK specifically? Want to know if you're part of the EU or not?
London.
Okay, so not part of the EU. All right, I'm from the United States. I'm pretty sure other individuals are from the United States, but I'm not quite sure. All right, go ahead, host. If you want to go ahead and talk to this, do you identify as a man?
Age.
28. They're 28.
Oh,
Would you like to
okay.
talk to this fine gentleman, y'all?
The panel, yeah, whatever. Hugo, what do you disagree with?
The third one. How do past bodies affect you?
Ooh, my favorite. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let's
so
hear
I
it then,
just,
hon.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
yeah. So just personally, I just don't respect like ran through women.
Okay, what makes them ran through?
Loud. No, wait. Hang on. Hugo, you need to speak into your mic and speak louder.
Yeah, I said I don't respect ran through women.
What is okay, Alyssa, carry on, hon.
How many serious relationships have you had?
Maybe like 3.
Okay, and when you asked them their body count,
Of course,
when did you ask them?
straight away.
Did you run through them?
Did I what?
Yeah, did you
what?
also
Are we
run
talking
through
about cross country?
Did you
That's a
run
great
through
question.
them? Did
them?
you engage in intimate activities with those people?
This sounds very official.
Definitely.
Yeah,
How do you come back up
yeah, I
here?
did.
Okay, so would you
Interesting
say that?
hypocrisy.
So in your mind, would
Yeah,
you
why
say
is
that
it?
you defiled them?
Oh yeah, I mean they got used. That's just part of life.
Okay,
Fuck.
he's a
Oh,
fucking
okay.
no.
All
He's
right.
a troll. This
All right.
is a troll.
All right.
That was
This
gross.
That was
That was
disgusting.
disgusting. I can't believe men actually speak like this.
Julian, what's up? Cleanse our
I've heard
palate.
more men speak like that on this app than not.
Cleanse my palate, Julian.
I'm done,
Does
dude. I
Black
can't.
Lives Matter?
I'll cleanse
How
your
old are you,
palate.
Julian?
I'm
Alyssa.
22.
1 second.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you so nonchalant about everything?
Oh, flower wall.
Do Black Lives Matter?
Ooh, a dirt rod.
Yes. We're asking you that.
I'm sorry, I'm playing Terraria. I'll mute up.
Nah, they don't.
Julian, you didn't waste all that time to come up here and
Come
say that.
on. You would join like 3 times.
Dude, are you
Wowie.
serious?
Okay, everybody
That's
tap,
it.
tap, tap, tappity, tap, tap, tap.
Let's
Help
go.
me tap,
Share the
guys.
live. Share the live, y'all. Let's go ahead
Tippy,
and get these shares
tippy
up to
tap, just the tip.
150, please.
Just the tip.
And JTT, also too. Let's go ahead and
Justin Timberlake?
let's share this to your friends. Let's repost this.
Justin
Let's
Timberlake?
like as much as possible. And if you
See that
can,
video I sent?
let's try our hardest to fill up the chili gift goal so that we can move this creator up in the bracket. I'm trying to help you out all. I'm trying to help
Listen,
you
I'm
out.
still mad at AK saying as a Scottish person, no, it was not.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that was good.
Wait, it really wasn't Irish though?
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
for
sorry.
fuck's sake.
Just say it was Irish.
God damn it, liberal, watch Brave, for fuck's sake.
I have watched Brave, dude.
They're wee little devils.
I love how liberal, you don't even have an accent, but then you're like, my daughter.
My
My
daughter.
daughter.
I love it. I love it so much.
Look,
daughter.
I used to have a very strong New England accent.
Yeah.
When I moved to Kansas to do my basic training, or
You like my
Kentucky,
daughter?
Kentucky to do my basic training, and then I moved to Oklahoma to do my AIT, and then ended up getting stationed in Kansas. My accent kind of like diminished.
Mine kind of goes with like where I'm at. I'm like if I lived in Europe, I would pick up a European accent because
I wonder if I ever had like a southern draw when I lived in North Carolina.
I think it depends on like how you are as a person. Like if you adopt mannerisms, like I mean, it's very similar like synopsis, like brain synopsises, like the way that like you are if you like really engage with somebody that you're talking to, you'll start like leaning or like doing what they're doing.
Well, you know how
And
like if you have like a best friend, you're with them all the time.
yeah,
And then
exactly.
you kind of start to laugh like them.
And then
Or
you borrow their
adopting like
panties.
their mannerisms. Yeah.
What's
Very similar.
sexy?
Okay, well please never adopt his.
What's going on here? I'm not trying to adopt glitches, man.
Lilith,
At all.
how did you not end up going overseas?
So I'm not gonna lie, I was a shitbag. Yeah, I was a shitbag.
No.
I got outed. I slept with a gentleman, and he got. It was during the Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It wasn't like yet codified in the law, but it was announced, and there was a lot of investigation around who was queer and who was not during that time period.
Oh, gosh.
And one of the guys that I slept with, he got outed, and I got outed, and
Oh, I didn't know that this would be the answer, so I didn't mean to like bring this up.
yeah,
If
no,
it's
it's cool, it's cool, it's cool.
okay, cool.
And they did a barracks inspection, and there were a lot of I had to explain why there
Things.
was women's clothing. I had to explain a lot because they were trying to say that I was sneaking somebody into my barracks room, and the way they were framing it made it.
We're like, it's me. I'm the one sneaking.
It was going to be I was going to get court-martialed.
That's
Oh,
it's so fucked up.
So
I'm sorry.
it was kind of like, tell us what's going on, or we're going to assume that you're sneaking someone on post. And I let them know what was going on. And they were like, that's absolutely not allowed. And that was it. So,
But you stayed in, or did you get out?
I spent a year being processed out. So my unit deployed, and then I spent a year on post pretty much.
They deployed overseas.
They deployed overseas.
Okay, so you got like that was good.
And I stayed on post, and I pretty much did motor pool maintenance and wax and buff floors, and I pretty much did a bunch of bullshit for a
But
year
that's
waiting to be
like
processed out.
if you would have went overseas, your life would have been totally different, right?
I think psychologically, yeah, it would have fucked me up.
Yeah.
Or it could have been like actually physically.
But also that experience alone is kind of psychologically fuckery.
It was a little bit fucked. It was fucked because like a week before I got outed, I was getting an army accommodation medal because we were doing field exercises to prepare to go overseas, and we were doing we ended up the unit ended up going over when they deployed. It ended up being mounted cavalry, but initially the plan was for them to go over as an artillery unit and bring the paladins over, which I don't know if you know what a paladin is, but it's kind of like a mobile artillery piece of equipment. And so we were doing field exercises and kind of just going through fire missions and just kind of like setting off rounds and inside of our artillery pieces and kind of going over like the motions.
Oh,
of,
I just
like,
realized we should probably be careful with that language.
Yeah. Okay. So
Are you talking about for Afghanistan or something, or what?
Yeah. So we were pretty much trained to be like a battery to do artillery and stuff.
So you kind of got like it's better how it ended up, I think.
Well, yeah, no, definitely. I mean, even in AIT, there were, because of like the nature of like that type of work and what you're dealing with your hands, like there were a lot of injuries. There were a couple people that we lost during training because of, I'm trying to like be like super TikTok friendly.
Equipment malfunctions.
Yeah, but just because
Mishaps?
of like age. Because of like the age of like the ordnance and stuff, it was like there were duds, there were misfires, there were premature
That's awful.
detonations and stuff like
Fucking
that.
crazy, dude.
So the type of work was dangerous itself, but yeah, no, I definitely dodged a bullet. I always talk about it too
Post
because
incoming.
I served in the 1st and 7th Field Artillery, and there's a gentleman that I always talk about. His name is his last name is Hartwick. He is 17 years old.
Oh, here it comes.
And he had gotten married right before deployment. He was a good friend. He was a medic. He passed away like a week into being overseas at 17 years old.
What the fuck?
And I always talk about him because people don't understand that like the majority of my basic training class and my AIT class were 17 and 18-year-olds. And a lot of us were pretty much disenfranchised youth and people that like had no opportunity going forward in the military was kind of like their only option.
Yeah.
And yeah, he lost his life for no reason.
They recruit poor kids in small towns
Exactly.
that don't have anything else to do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like I was gonna
And
be homeless if
troubled
I didn't join.
kids.
If I didn't join, I was gonna be homeless, and that's why I joined. And so people are like, "Oh, thank you for your service," and I'm like, I joined because I didn't want to starve. And I think any person who is honest with themselves has a financial reason or an end life goal to why they join, whether that be retirement or whether that be to avert a bad situation. But a lot of us during that time period were emotionally manipulated with what happened in 9/11. We were kind of groomed through television
Yep.
to be primed at our age to go into the military industrial complex. So it was definitely something that was like from the time that 9/11 happened, I was being groomed to do.
I have an ex-friend that's super conservative, but he even admitted that he was he was totally lied to about 9/11 and then joined and went to Iraq and Kuwait too before that. But he said once he got over there, he could tell it was total fucking bullshit. The whole thing was it was just like another Vietnam. It was just total bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
why I'm glad I didn't end up deploying.
Yeah, me too.
I do feel guilty
I'm glad
because
you
I did
didn't
lose.
either.
I lost friends.
Even though
and
what you had to go through, but I'm
I
glad
felt
you
bad
didn't.
because I lost friends, but I'm sorry.
The guilt thing is real. It's like survivor's guilt. That's a real thing.
I feel like because a lot of the guys I did go to basic training with in AIT, and I feel like I don't think I'll ever stop feeling like it, but I feel like a failure because I feel like
No.
I just feel like a failure. I feel
Mhm.
like
No, honey.
No, no, absolutely not.
but at the same time, I'm like, I'm actually glad that I wasn't put in the position to do that to another person. Like
I'm
the
super
equipment,
thankful you weren't
yeah,
put in
the
that
equipment we
position.
were using is bad. It's like really bad. Like that stuff is really bad. I don't think people understand how weapons are bad, really bad. But we should head off this topic, y'all. I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
put the elaborate risk, y'all.
Thanks for
But I will
sharing,
We could talk about
Scruffy.
this on Discord, though.
We could talk about
But
this on Discord. We need to get a Discord chat together, y'all.
Thanks for
I will
sharing
say
that.
that
Scruffy, what's up?
yeah,
Thanks for
I'm
waiting.
super happy that you shared that, and I'm, that takes a lot of guts even to share that like on the internet in general. And so, thank you.
You're welcome, Nova. Sending love, all this.
Scruffy, how old are you?
42.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
Why worship a bad god, Christianity?
Are you a Christian?
Not really.
Okay. So, what's your contention with that prompt?
Okay. I think that Christianity as a whole has like shifted from like a moral, ethical perspective, like a lot. And now it's like for example, in martial arts, you have these things called like McDojos, which is like you go to like whatever martial art you do, and instead of like earning your rank or like earning like a belt or whatever, you just kind of just keep showing up. You don't actually have to make a difference or a change or like follow like a protocol. You just have to kind of do that. And I think that's what Christianity, a lot of religions have kind of been like, where it's like, instead of having like harboring like some sort of community or some sense of like actual genuine social cohesion, Christianity has become like,
Become is what I want to touch on.
yeah,
And I'm sorry to cut you off, but Christianity has never been something that is inclusive from the fucking dawn of Christianity, from the dawn of religion. Nothing has ever been inclusive. So I'd love to touch on like when you think that Christianity was like, yeah, come all, come they, like we love all people. When did
I
you
only
think
know
that happened?
like I only know one group, which is like from Iran. Like in Iran, we have like Orthodox Christianity, which was like like a Russian adoption of like Orthodox Christianity, which was on like very positive.
Wait, where
because
in
it was
Iran?
like, in Tabriz.
Nice.
And that was very short amount of time, because basically what happened is like a bunch of like Armenian people took over it, and now it's like it's completely lost its like genuine appeal, where it was like trying to help homelessness, trying to help like jobs. Like for example, in Iran, there's like a big water crisis, and they were trying to help with the water crisis and do all these like positive things for the community. Now it's like just funneling money and about like elitism and popularity contests rather than like actually helping people.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think that like Christianity has ever been. There might be like some pockets that were like doing good and like we the people kind of shit, but like actually that's not Christianity at all, so I take that back. There's been like very few pockets that actually do want to help people and not just like line their pockets with money, and that comes from somebody like I was raised like Lutheran, and like I know Christianity, I know the church, like I know well enough. Like it's not something that was good that went bad. It was something that was never good that got worse.
Yeah, I agree. They just pose as good doers when really it's just about control, pretty much.
Yeah.
I want to keep it kind of rolling because there's people waiting, but Scruffy, do you disagree with anything else?
No, I agree with what you guys were saying.
All right. I don't know who's next, Mister.
Mr. Alpha was next.
What's up, Alpha?
Greetings.
I feel like I've talked to you before somewhere.
Yeah, we've talked to Alpha before.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to go well, but go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna go terrific. Oh my gosh, very open-minded. Love everybody's opinion.
Your name is just off-putting.
It's
Yeah,
literally-
your bio makes me want to puke in my mouth. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
there's nothing alpha about you.
Is your name
literal
Gary?
username. How many cups do I need for some tears, including you,
Why don't
Jerry?
you just get to
Wait,
the fucking
just-
point?
Can you just?
Men can get
fine.
pregnant. Absolutely not. Pro-life is wrong.
All right. Well, we got to do one at a
absolutely not.
time. We got to do one
I
at a
mean,
time.
there's nothing alpha about you, buddy. So
All right.
Can you not interrupt,
I'm
Jerry?
talking.
Please stop.
We try not to do personal attacks, Jerry, too. So
Thank you. We will be dropped from the panel immediately if you do another one.
he already was. Z,
Oh.
what's up, Z? What do you want to talk about?
Wait, do you believe men can get pregnant or no?
Yeah, trans men, and they're female.
Yo, you think how can a trans man be a female?
Because they're what?
That's what they are.
That's what a trans man is, dude.
That's
Stop
how
trying
they're
to
born.
call
They're
trans women men.
But
they're
Get it?
born a
You
boy.
wanna call-
So
You
just
want to call trans women
One
men
at
so
a
bad that
fucking
you don't even know what
time.
a trans man is. It's
I
weird.
don't think a
ZZ, they're
trans
born a
man-
boy,
Yeah.
and they're female.
Yeah, but how can they get pregnant if they're born a boy?
They got a user.
You're not listening to the second part. They're female,
How
female,
are they?
female,
How can
female,
they just
female.
become female? Like, can I just
They
become a
don't
monkey?
become
No, they're
female.
born female physically, their body.
Yo, y'all, how does a female get pregnant, y'all?
Well,
Okay, then that's not a man. That's just a
Someone
female.
teach me how.
Yeah, trans
usually
men
they have
are
a
women,
uterus and they have
so-
fallopian tubes and
Alpha,
ovaries.
dude,
A
we're just gonna
woman who-
kick you. Like, figure it out.
Stop, dude.
Alright, so
Stop
Z,
feeling.
you're giving me a headache.
Stop. It's weird. You're not going to
Gender
get
and
rage bait out of this live. You're just going to get dropped.
gender and
Have the
sex are
conversation
different.
about-
Z, sorry.
okay, yeah, but if you're a female, you're the gender. You're like a female.
Okay, so let me.
You're a
What the
female.
fuck was
What are you talking
I don't know
about?
how else we can say this like so directly. If
Okay,
you're
but
born
you're
a
not
female,
listening to me.
Can you not interrupt?
I know I'm not listening to you because what you're saying is nonsensical. If you were born a female,
Trans
But
women
you're-
have trans men have large
Just,
gametes.
just
They're
Mr.
fucking
Alpha, I
idiots.
just commented you. Just hang on. Just hang on a second. Just hang on.
see
Yeah,
my
no,
I
literally the most
even stopped in
embarrassing-
this because I was in the middle of a fucking word. if you're born female, but your sex is, let's hear it for the crowd, Z.
Yeah, but
Being
that's just
gender.
contradictory to what you really
It's
are.
not, hun.
Yes, it is.
Let's
Because
hear it
if
for the
you're
crowd
born,
so you can say it
if
for the
you're
people
born
in
a
the back.
female, if you're
No,
born a
you don't
female,
got it. You don't know.
then you listen
Do
to
you
me.
understand what we're saying? But you're intentionally being obtuse.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Interesting.
so
So
if
you're intentionally being obtuse and you don't want to hear the point?
the identity
Weird.
is male,
Host,
the
take
identity is
over.
He's
male.
already being annoying. My head hurts
Yeah,
already.
no, goodbye.
Who's being
Later.
annoying? Shut your
All
bitch
right.
ass up,
Hold on.
dumbass motherfucker.
Later.
Okay,
No, no,
okay.
no,
All
no,
right,
no, no.
Jerry. All right.
We're not
Imagine
gonna
that
put the live at
Alpha.
risk.
Can you imagine that Alpha's being the best, like,
I know. What's going on?
behaved person?
Good job,
Crazy.
Alpha.
What do you
I
want to
will
talk
say
about,
my favorite
Alpha?
thing.
Alpha probably got the smallest penis on the panel.
Wait,
Alpha,
really
just
quick.
talk about one thing at
No,
a
let's
time,
not say
okay?
that.
Wait, really quick
All right,
before
so you
Alpha
know that's
goes.
me.
I do think it's my favorite thing to be like, if you're doing this and I say this and that, I'm like, and they're like, no, you
Oh,
suck, blah,
sorry,
blah,
y'all.
blah. I'm like, never mind, host, go off. And you're like, never mind. And then you're like, see ya.
I mean, am I lying though?
No, you're
It's so
not.
much
Mister.
fun.
Am I lying?
Help. Okay, wait. Did he leave? Oh,
No,
he
he
didn't
just
join.
Mister,
did
pick
it in
one
my side,
topic.
unfortunately.
Pick one
Yeah,
topic.
men can get pregnant.
We've already had this conversation 1,000 freaking times.
And
Interesting.
also,
Pro-life
Mr.
is
Alpha, I
wrong.
agree with you. Men can get pregnant. Look at you.
Oh, you're
Of
talking about men
all.
with badges and that aren't men? They're just like have a
No.
mental gender incongruence men? That one?
Oh
Which
boy.
one?
Wait, where did?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Somebody got a violation.
That was.
I didn't get it.
Oh,
Lilith
I'm
keeps getting
sure it wasn't
violations.
you that violated. Honestly, host, drop him.
No, it wasn't. It was Lilith.
What? It wasn't even me.
It was Lilith. It was.
Okay
I
to be
know it was
upset.
Lilith, but I wonder who reported it.
It's just TikTok.
I think it was automatic, but I don't really know what, I don't know if a restart is worth it or probably, right? I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
trust him.
Let's try a restart. Fuck it. Let's try a restart.
All right.
Okay.